everybody. Welcome back to the fun episode 69 of The Jam. It is JJ, Allen, and Matt. Why are you looking like that?
69.
We about to talk about... Oh, dang, I can't make the joke. I got to let like 5 minutes rock before I drop the F word.
Yeah.
Well, we're currently trying our best to un-F the country. We're gonna cover some of that later, but we're definitely not in the greatest spot, so I guess 69 is fitting, you know?
Yeah.
It's a reach today.
Some could say it's the greatest.
Welcome to your favorite podcast. How y'all doing this week?
Gloom and doom, gang.
True, yeah, it is
Gloom and doom.
Yes. What do you mean by that?
Bro, like
world.
the entire I want to say week and a half has just been straight rain over here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Straight rain, trees getting uprooted and shit. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Suburbs out here dying.
Yeah.
Pray for Glenwood.
And pray for Glenwood, Homewood,
Pray for
Stager,
Flossmoor.
That's what happens
Chicago
when you
Heights.
add a casino.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Add a
no.
casino and data centers.
When are we gonna?
It's that pop tropical weather.
Pop Tropica weather.
That's what
What y'all know about
Alright.
Pop Tropica? When are they gonna install weatherproofing things? You know, I mean, we're gonna talk a little bit
We're all
about it.
dead, nigga.
Weather manipulation.
Weather
The heart in the
manipulation.
sky.
That's
Oh
really
my
what it is.
I'm about to say, has the weather outside matched or not matched your personal moods this week? Because I feel like it's matched mine.
It's definitely matched mine.
It's completely matched mine.
Yeah.
I say you need about 3 more hurricanes and 3 more tornadoes to match my shit. What up, bro?
We gonna get into that on episode 69.
Unpacking that.
Thank you guys for joining us once again this week. We know that y'all are gonna go on to enjoy the show because it's gonna be jam-packed as always.
Before you go, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit that hype button as well right now.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now. Hit
right
that
now.
hype button right now.
And I'm gonna tell you to do it again after I get done.
Bang out.
It's mandatory. You gotta push
Mandatory.
the episode. Thank y'all for rocking with us. The most recent episodes have been doing pretty good. Y'all have been really engaging with the content. It's been clips been going
Bussin'.
good. As far as the numbers wise, jam wise, y'all have been doing a shift, so we appreciate that. But we got more content coming for y'all as always. This week we're gonna talk about a lot. We're gonna talk about starting with the funny and the less, I guess, episode 69. The first thing on the agenda is Drake barking at us. We're going to talk a little bit about our GOAT and what he's been up to.
40.
Then we're going to get into Spider-Man, new movies. Wait, what happened? What did he not say it again?
Islam country.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Dog.
gosh, we're gonna
Stuck in my
talk
head,
about yes, that too. But we're gonna get into Spider-Man because new Spider-Man dropped. We went to, you have not seen it yet.
I have
right?
not seen it yet.
If you haven't seen it, you might need to go check that out.
We
We're
don't
gonna
see it, bro.
give some thoughts about it. We're gonna talk about GTA 6 upcoming blockbuster video game being previewed in a Netflix documentary.
Dog.
I don't know nothing about what happened, so we're gonna talk a little bit about
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk about it.
Then we're gonna get into news updates, weather updates in particular about the south suburbs. What the hell happened? We're having record number of tornadoes, so let you know why these why we need nationalized weather service again. Please. And then what is her last name? We're gonna talk about another Tasia Fortune.
Said Tanisha. Tasia Fortune.
We're gonna talk about, unfortunately, another black individual who turned up dead under mysterious circumstances via hanging in Mississippi. I believe it's the exact same medical examiner's office.
Yep. That was
Same
doing
place.
Trey Reed, and now it's on Nolan Wells. Same one.
It's odd.
Odd.
That's real odd with white supremacists being emboldened in our country that we can't go a week without a black person being hung under mysterious circumstances and it all being foul play.
And
Kinda
the most
odd.
historically racist.
Yeah, in the city,
State.
in the state with the most or second most.
But
lynching.
don't you remember the coach? I ain't doing no racism.
As far as y'all
No
concerned, Mississippi ain't never been
This shit
racist.
ain't never been race.
No.
So we're gonna keep applying
That's
pressure
like-
on that. There shouldn't be a day where you don't think about or encounter the name Nolan Wells as well, because we're still waiting on that. So that's gonna go into, it's a bit of a downer, but it transitions into further despair with Johnathan Majors. We're going to talk about Johnathan Majors and him being in Islamophobia Supreme #2 or some shit by Ben Shapiro on the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
Because he got to eat. And then
Bills, man, bills.
Yeah, on the theme of washed up
Big ass in that UPS truck.
and the theme of washed up people who are
package, bitch ass. You see that juicer in the front door, nigga? Pick that shit up. But y'all got choices, bro.
Yeah, you literally like, bro. There's so many choices in the
He
world.
doesn't get better
All
from the
that fucking
choices.
creatine in his brain. Nigga.
No, yeah, Royce White is another
Right,
one of them. We're gonna talk about him.
Yeah, we're talk about Royce.
Yeah, another person.
WNBA.
WNBA declare we have 2 males declaring for the WNBA draft because we're in hell and we're strapped for content and we're strapped for dollars, and the podcast circuit is getting a little saturated.
When the bread get low, like 4 loaves in a toaster.
So when the bread get low, like 4 loaves in the toaster, we get transphobic.
Yeah.
Then finishing off with some good news.
Mm-hmm.
Talking our shit. I don't know if you saw it.
W.
The times they are changing.
The times are changing, gang.
Very famously, half of the podcast chopped it up with the current nominee for Senate, the Democratic nominee for Senate of Michigan.
Yep.
Price went up.
Michigan.
Price went up, man.
We're gonna talk a little bit about what happened with that, because if let the news tell it, it's a bunch of jihadists and Islamists and terrorists and all of the above for wanting healthcare. So we're going to talk about that and electability, all that good stuff. So it's going to be a jam-packed episode. Like AB said, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the hype button. Follow us on all of our platforms. The Jam can be found on where, Alan? Every platform.
Every platform. I got a terminal illness, and if y'all want to help me with that, y'all can share this video on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, even the hype, because you need bread for it, right?
Yup.
Patreon.
Patreon.com/thejaampodcast.
Started with I have a terminal.
You gotta help me, bro. You gotta help. You gotta help me, bro. If y'all want to support the Jam.
Oh my God. Follow us on
0 to 100.
I think everyone on the couch is in good health. Please donate give us bread if you can, please.
Oh, and we're about to launch our Substack very, very soon.
Yes, Substack's
So
coming.
tune into the Substack.
Alan actually has broken through.
Yes.
He's the first one on the pod to produce a Substack article. Please go read that.
Yep.
Go support him on Substack. All of our Substacks will be up and running shortly, but the Jam will be coming. Most of y'all probably fuck with the Jam one. So
in the meantime, go fuck with the boys Substack. Yes, sir.
By Alan Arnold on Substack.
And then individual platforms, JJ.
What you on, Matt?
By Alan Arnold.
AB the artist.
And then we're not done talking about ourselves because it's the fit check.
Yes,
the favorite
sir.
part of the episode.
Favorite part of the
never
episode.
going nowhere.
Bang out.
Let's go in Madge. Let's go in Madge.
Madge for Madge.
Madge.
Got the shades on.
Oh,
Bang.
nice.
Big Shaq.
Got
Big
the
Gillies.
got the jorts on. You know what I
Bang.
mean? No belt.
No
I'm
belt.
saying new shirt.
No
And then
money.
got the black. You know what I mean? I didn't really put a fit on, to be honest. I woke up
Nigga
dumb
still
late.
calm fit, calm little
Yeah,
bit.
calm little, you know what I
shit.
mean?
It's some niggas that'll kill you right now for them jorts.
He's not wrong. One of these niggas will kill you for that shit. But niggas got shit on. We
Oh
got
my God. Talk about it.
fours that JD sent us. You whole ass niggas not getting that shit.
Yes, sir.
Pants. We got personal soul. I think it's person soul or personal soul. One of
Oh
them.
my gosh. We don't gatekeep
Jeans,
over here.
we
That
don't
shit's
gatekeep.
crazy.
The embroidery and
Gotta-
like it.
Nah, it's wild.
That's a
How many
masterpiece.
and all that
pockets on
shit.
them
You been just
Brown.
stupid.
No, bro.
You-
It's like
You always gotta have an excess of pocket.
always. No, it's pockets right here, but like they're so small.
Oh,
But it don't matter.
usually do
They
that
still
shit.
$300.
Hoodie.
Depop. I don't even know what this is.
That's hard though. It's like a.
Change that.
Change
My nigga
that.
finally
good
got
dude.
chain today.
So we gonna be able to. So 83 million on the nigga neck, right?
Yeah.
Straight from
Yeah,
BB,
65.
right? Blood diamond, right? Straight from Congo, right?
This really
7
got like
million.
2 months and this shit gonna go green.
Nigga, that's a
Yeah.
house, nigga.
Got
He got a Murcielago in his neck, nigga.
Got
You
this.
Aventador
Rings,
SVJ.
hat.
We about to start playing both sides like Van Jones. That's how we got
Oh
the
my
chain.
God.
100 mil.
100 mil.
Tell that boy Jeff Bezos to donate $1 trillion to the jam. Fucking hell. He got the little chain, I'm saying?
Yeah.
Scream on the shirt.
Ooh.
I'm saying? Got the
The listeners are
got the
Yo,
zip up on the zip up on the, you feel me? Know what I'm
Zip
saying?
up on them.
zip up on it.
Omega on the red. Know what I'm saying? Columbia on the feet.
Columbia.
Cannot go wrong.
Can't go wrong with the
Can't go
Columbia.
wrong with it. Josh, what you got on? man?
And last but not least, we got the New Balances. So what are they, like P9?
Nah, yeah,
Oh, wait. It's on the side.
1906.
Let me get you right. Yeah, I think it's like the 1906 or some shit. But nice, it's like white cream, red type shit.
That'd be
Default
size,
gray
yeah.
sweatpants.
W. Gray sweats.
90s R&B every morning. Shirt by the Thought Collect. Train of Thought Collect.
90s R&B every morning.
Not
Is
every
that
morning.
true?
Maybe
Yeah.
It could be for me.
30% of morning.
Yeah.
It'll like
It'll come up there.
it'll boost my mood if I listen to some 90s shit.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite 90s shit, real quick?
That is a question.
90s song, just like that's your shit.
Oh,
I gotta go with Mike Jack somewhere in there.
Ooh, okay.
90s
somewhere like Jack.
R&B. I guess like no, that's like 2000. Shirley Neo. That one
Nah, that's
song.
2000.
That's 2000, early
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah.
Is
Is that one?
Maybe that one. That's, for real.
Them niggas always did this shit. Nigga. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Some Lauryn Hill. Some Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Lauryn Hill, know what I'm saying?
I've been listening to hella Anita Baker recently. She been
Yeah.
just
I was gonna
like
say Anita
speaking
Baker.
to my like soul.
I like Anita Baker. I like Lately from Anita Baker.
Yeah.
Or some
shout out.
Soon As I Get Home from Faith Evans. Or some The Boy Is Mine on some shit.
Make it up.
Song
Okay.
hard.
Let's move through the
Bang.
black shirt, you know what I'm saying? Okay, chain stack.
Yeah.
I'm not as swagged out as out.
Yo.
I told motherfuckers I'm not going out no more with this nigga, bro. If you finna dress like that, like,
You about to,
Yeah,
I
that nigga
gotta
shitting
put on my
everybody.
Sunday's best.
nigga, I gotta stream 5 times a day or a week so I can fucking afford some shit like that, man. That shit fly.
Hair.
Shit hard.
New dude coming soon. I gotta get a retwist. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
I'm gonna get one
gonna
after.
Yeah, no,
I was
I'm
looking
done
at myself
with
in the
my
mirror like, yo, it's getting to that point, gang. Because the problem is
Or at least shorten it.
I didn't grow it on the side, so at a certain point, it's starting to look street. So
Nigga
like,
got
one-
Sky top,
Sky
no!
top.
I can't do the sky stop. The moment it start receding, I gotta go.
Folks, what you gotta do is you just gotta grow your shit out for a bit and then just cut your shit in half and then just have them put it in on your sides and then you get a full head.
Yep.
You could do that.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Man.
Cut some of your locks and have them
Yeah.
like twisted on the side.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Are you
let
really
all
gonna
this
cut your
shit grow out.
Eventually, yeah. I don't know if I can have it. I don't know if I want it down to my ass, but like I might, because I might do the full head. So maybe I'll cut off half.
And just reset.
Yeah, and detach them on the side or some shit. But I thought about growing out the full head at some point. We'll make the decision later.
Yeah. bro.
Bang. Okay.
Let's get into it.
Let's
man.
get into everything that y'all have clicked on the
This
episode
whole ass
for.
nigga, man.
What?
Drake.
Drake.
Drops
man.
3 on their
And,
head
like-
top.
Like, Pro did.
So yeah, the greatest of all time.
Yo, stop calling that nigga that, bro. Like, no.
Yeah, so
Now-
Drake is back in the news again.
Yeah.
Because
He's a streamer now.
fresh. He was a streamer for Iceman. Fresh after dropping Iceman, Habib
3-0.
and
Yeah.
Yep.
Maid of Honor. I
Maid of
still haven't
Honor.
listened to the other two. You know, it
I
just
really
hasn't
should,
been
too.
stimulating like.
Maid of Honor. I'll never.
I
listen
tried
to
and
that
tried and tried.
I tried.
But what up? It
Nah,
was Iceman and what's
It
the
was
other two?
Habibti
Habibti and Maid of Honor.
Was it
Habibti
was
was the
Habibti.
Habibti was
was the one
the
that
was the
like,
house
shimmy.
music one?
yeah, I think.
Oh, that one.
If I go broken, I got
not,
no more
yeah,
racks to
fuck no.
spend.
I'm not listening to that shit. Maid of Honor was decent to me.
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna
was
say
decent.
That was a
that's a
R&B
broader
joint.
question. Like, how was that album aged for y'all?
Which one?
All of them?
Really, Iceman, because I mean, all three of them, yeah. But
It was
like,
hot and cold.
yeah.
I'd go.
Like,
Iceman was a nice man. Now
This shit ass, bro. Let's
Yeah.
keep it a beat.
I have like one.
that shit
song.
dead.
I had
But,
like 3 songs that I added off bat. I think Shebang has fallen off the playlist because I mean I just never was a Shebang nigga. Like I'm not finna be walking around the house.
What that mean?
I'm not
What you
walking
mean
around
not a
the house
Shebang
being like
nigga?
Manish on that beat Shebang. I was like it was okay the first time, but like that fell off. I've been listening to make them cry. That's like the only song from that album I've gone back to, unfortunately.
it's-
but
For
it's
me, it was complete ass at first, but now listening back to it, it's in the what's before cold and right before warm. Like in
in
that
between
in
mid.
between cold, yeah, mid,
mid room
We
temperature
got that.
lukewarm.
There's
bro.
like,
lukewarm. There
man.
it is, lukewarm.
Okay, so-
Habibti, there was a song. It was called I think one song that like I'll go back to. It's called Fort Worth. It's on Habibti. It's with him and Party Next Door. That's like the only song where I'm like, yeah. But other than that, it's shit out the ass.
So how do we find ourselves with Drake barking at a goth girl?
He's on
so
another
Drake-
press tour.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even call it a press tour. This nigga just
Quaalude.
this nigga Quaalude. Oh,
My
God.
body tingle, nigga.
He did a stream with the Nelk Boys, who are the same niggas that interviewed Netanyahu. So
And had President
there's
Trump.
that.
Almost choked him.
Yeah.
Had
There's
Trump
that.
on his shit.
Dear
Had his
God.
son
Yeah.
on that shit.
There's no fucking way.
yeah, so the same that interviewed Netanyahu and Trump now. He decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna do a 20v1 with those. So he did a 20v1. It was a bunch of shutties. And he made an absolute fool of himself. And that's what we about to watch.
Let's watch the clip.
Jesus Christ.
You into role play?
Like
Silly?
silly.
A little silly?
Yeah. I am absolutely. By the way, you can look me dead in my eyes. If you say do it, I would fully.
Okay. You're saying this, and now I'm gonna like test it.
Okay. What do we? Just give me like one.
Would you bark for me?
I don't believe.
Good boy.
Yeah.
I get, yeah, you know.
Let's
That doesn't get easier.
no,
Yo,
like
yo, like, okay.
okay. Take it in. Yep.
I say from ages maybe 12 to like I say cut off maybe 30.
Okay.
Even then, some
Like
people
in
got their
between.
own like fetishes and kinks or whatever. Cool.
I think. Listen. Okay, no, but I'm hearing you. But listen, but I say this. I think you cool to bark nigga till you 90. Is that your girl? Is that the girl you laid in the bed and had a 10-year-old child with? Are you on the Nelk Boy stream?
Are you Drake?
Are you on Kick? Are you Drake? Like there's so many levels to this
Genuinely,
shit.
because niggas not finna kink shame. Because like
No, if I get a girl,
niggas
and
do
she-
wild shit behind the door.
I'm
Oh,
not
no.
like I wouldn't be completely opposed if I feel a type of way about a girl and you
Bark
find
like
out
you
with it.
want it.
Cause there's
I'm barking.
It's foreplay.
Especially if you bad,
It's
'cause
foreplay,
it's like-
right? Foreplay is not supposed to be a thing where you're like, like it could be relatable, but it's not supposed to be the thing where you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
really,
what avenue of foreplay do you love?
Oh,
dude?
bro,
Like, and you
it's
know
your
that.
shit, though.
It's just your shit. It's
It's your
it,
shit.
it could vary depending on the person that you with too. So
Yeah.
cool.
That's cool. Because a
Nigga
lot of
barking-
niggas got
he
some weird
barking
shit.
un-
what was you
connected.
about to say though? It's personal, right?
It's personal.
Here's the thing. Everybody making this conversation about, I seen niggas in my comments being like, you can't have no fun. You can't, bro. It's not about fun, bro. Take away the titties in the bar, like the mindset is so fried that like we're not understanding what's happening here. Yes, like anybody saying you can't bark, you can't have fun on the 20v1. Sure, do your shit. Who is if Kendrick Lamar tomorrow? Like that's what we like.
No.
Come on,
Kendrick Lamar will
if
drop
Kendrick
a
Lamar
snippet.
tomorrow got on a Nelk Boys ting or whatever and was barking, the entire Drake fandom would blow the fuck up and fry this nigga.
Yeah.
The same way they fried the nigga when he peekaboo, all the other bullshit.
Peekaboo.
If he dropped a snippet, that's
You're
half
Drake.
bad.
You're Drake. Yes, it matters because you're Drake.
Because you Drake.
You
And, like,
Drake, nigga.
not only
you don't
that,
get to be barking like Speed. Why? Because Speed is Speed and you are Drake.
Wait,
Like,
And then on top of it, it's
Yeah, go ahead.
it's like, sure, you're a Drake, and like niggas can bark for anybody, but like I got a problem with a nigga barking and then tell me, yeah, go gamble your money on stake. See, that's where you
I got a problem with
lose me, bro.
This nigga did an interview or a video with 175 different rifles and is sitting here barking like a chihuahua.
See, that's my thing.
Shut the fuck up.
That's
I gotta find this, bro. I gotta find this because I know Drake said something
He did.
to Speed.
You talking about? He told Speed was barking at girls. Speed was like, why can't I get girls like you or something? He was like, maybe you shouldn't be barking at them in their face or something like that.
And you know he posted on his story.
Yeah, he did. He posted a
he
story.
was like,
that shit.
how do I get like you? And he was like, stop barking at them.
What is Drake? Drake is 40 years old. First of all, ding, 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 ding. This nigga 39 years old doing this shit. All right, cool. 39 doing what, Matt? Barking? No. 39 sitting on a podcast with a bunch of who interviewed Netanyahu. 39 years old sitting on a podcast with a bunch of niggas that interviewed Netanyahu with a bunch of OnlyFans bitches around him. 39 years old, a nigga that, hold on, we got to go down the list.
39 years old.
Sitting on a
telling
thing with who interviewed Netanyahu, bunch of OnlyFans girls around, and his son is somewhere out there watching. 10-year-old son, by the way. 39 years old with a porn star wife. 39 years old with a gambling problem. 39 years old doing Quaaludes. 39 years old doing... God damn, nigga!
39 years old on the album talking about DJ Khaled. Now he's not talking about
Like,
Southside, and then
doing the shit with Netanyahu. Like, oh my God.
okay. So we gonna do the whole like your people waiting on the free Palestine to act as though Drake is moving with any sort of moral anything. Like the whole part of Drake's like last era of whatever his career has been the rejection of having morals. That's for lame. So that's why you see the nigga like drop that album, and we know undoubtedly from obviously you don't gotta be like my album was bad. You don't even gotta react like shit phase you, but we know that like the internet didn't take it well. You know, dropping 3 at the same time. The nigga came out like that's like a braggadocious thing. Like I dropped 3, like no one did it before. It's like it's like you're trying to be disconnected from what the people who listen to your music are saying about it, but like. The thing that people are saying is exactly like, I mean, you went and sat with Shorty now, man. You're barking.
You
so like
bro.
all the lame,
Bro.
all the other shit about how it's just you're
all the other shit about like the Ran to Atlanta shit, and now you're doing shit with Nelk Boys. That's why niggas is saying
Ran
shit
to
like
BB.
that.
Like, bro, you
Ran to
doing
BB.
like I don't understand, bro. You have made your millions doing this rap shit. You are doing a 20v1 just to convince younger kids to gamble.
Rappers are fucked. Rappers are always fucked, and I never sit here and be like, your favorite rapper is not fucked. Your favorite rapper watching right now is probably fucked. And your favorite rapper not doing the shit Drake doing.
No.
That shit like set you
really
off.
set you off.
Future is fucked. Future, I seen what they say. It was a nigga on talking about Jersey. They was like, you know what Future said? You do what you want when you popping. Hell yeah, and Future not doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Cause that's the thing. Future's so popping, he don't have to do shit like sit on Nelk Boys because he's in a stake deal that he didn't have to sign, but he wanted $1 billion for it and sold his soul basically. Like, now
That's
you
really,
sitting here
I'm
like
not
let's
gonna lie.
really put it on
I'm
paper.
not gonna lie. That's the main problem I have with the whole thing is the more than it's this barking the nigga. It's like we've quite clearly seen in the pursuit of being the money, the talk, whatever. The nigga quite clearly made a couple deals where you're doing shit you obviously wouldn't be doing otherwise. Like the whole dropping the 3 albums at one time, the whole dropping that album with Party right after you got dissed and then having to wait a whole other year to drop Iceman and everything else. And then the whole free me, I'm fighting the label now after 15 years of not doing so. It's like what we've done is we've seen a bunch of shit where the actions are not lining up. and we're all just supposed to cope because the nigga is Drake. But then Drake's also consciously making an effort to court racist white people. Internet.
Yeah.
So it's like there becomes less and less of a place for niggas like us in the nigga fandom, and he's doing it intentionally because it gets him money in the end.
Yep.
Bro,
So I mean, what do I do?
happened to that nigga, bro? How do you make Scorpion? I'm changing from boy to man, and you're like,
I'm changing
That
from boy.
boy, you said 10 years ago, I'm changing from boy to man because I can never have a kid and be out here still kidding around.
I can never. No, this is what I mean. Niggas is
Come
running out
on,
of shit
bro.
to write, bro. Stop writing this shit and then doing the
Fuck
exact
up,
opposite.
nigga. Oh, well, Aubrey, you know, he's an actor. He's always been. But y'all wasn't claiming that a year ago. A year ago, he was a shooter.
I'm done with the
Fuck
acting.
off,
He's a mob
nigga.
boss.
I'm done with the acting. I'm sick of these niggas.
And bro, like I
Get rid of
literally
these
said in
niggas.
my video. I literally said in my video. I'm like, dog, like I was one of the that's like for a while. Yeah, I'm like, you know, bro, let the nigga do what he do. Let the nigga. How long we gonna do it? It ain't been 1 year now.
Nope.
Beef happened what? Damn near what?
2024.
2024.
I remember when niggas went and got an AI Tupac and Snoop Dogg, and they
So
said that was
so
innovation.
beef happened in 2024.
This
That
nigga's
means
just thinking out the
Drake,
box.
That means Drake been on
Spiral.
a spiral for at least the last since 2023 about. That's when he really start doing weird ass shit with Steak, doing weird shit with Aiden and shit. You've been spiraling for 3 years, bro. I'm supposed to turn my brain off and be like, oh, it's still Drake. 3 years later,
And the
no.
and the quality
The
of
posted MAGA, posted the whole MAGA shit, the Iceman MAGA shit, and you ain't say nothing. That was enough for me. Then you did the shit with Nelk Boys, and you ain't say nothing. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Boys.
that's a good
Fuck
point.
wrong
What you
with
said with
these
DJ
niggas,
Khaled.
bro.
Like, you can't say that, and then you clicked up with these. You telling your younger fan base to gamble their money away.
It's because
you got that, bro.
I feel like he
Weak-ass
suffered. I
nigga.
feel like he suffered, and this is the last thing we can move. I feel like he suffered for the same like affliction that niggas was saying when he wrote like the Heart Part 6, where it was like he got bodied, and then niggas was on the internet like the only way he gonna come back from this is if he said they pulled a double switch when they fed him the information about the girl, and then the nigga came out Heart Part 6 was like we double switch fed him the information. When I see the free Palestine shit from a who's never spoken on it. When has he said like Black Lives Matter? This the closest
Dear
this nigga.
God.
Let Bad Bunny say that shit before.
Yeah.
The closest that nigga don't even speak
Bad
English.
Bunny.
Bad Bunny. The closest this nigga ever got was him saying cops shooting people with their arms up. And what was it? That trying to diss Meek Mill because he was trying to play.
I was gonna say, and that was and that
Meek
was
Mill
like,
was doing
that was when he
criminal,
was
like,
under
criminal
30.
justice.
Yeah, that was when he was under.
That was when he was under
This was
30.
Summer
Meaning there's
16
been
era.
no fucking
switch there.
Yeah, there's
until
been no
he
switch.
got bodied the fuck in front of everyone, and it was like, I got to get the light off me. DJ Khaled, what about Palestine? Let's go sit on Nelk Boys. There is no consistency. There is no moral. There's no direction. There's just, I'm Drake. My name's too big to fail. Whatever I'm going to do, going to get $500,000 first week, and then I get to keep saying I'm flexing on niggas. Even if I'm dropping booty butt.
Yeah.
So, like,
There's so much more to life than 20v1s. Like, we're still doing.
think about the type of character that's been on a 20v1 for the last 5 years.
20v1.
We went from
Charleston White Nems and Krishan Rocks be on 20v1.
fucking
Here
Philly
Drake
Nem.
is
Young
on a
Philly
20
Nem.
Philly
the
Nem.
nigga who's battling the charges and like, but that's like a group of YouTube niggas. Them the niggas who was pioneering the
KSI
20
Nem.
KSI Nem.
Back then.
No,
Drake,
Mar
Drake,
Nem.
Aubrey,
when we
Drake,
talk
Graham,
about like
fresh off
aura,
beef
this
with
was a
Kendrick Lamar.
nigga. This was a nigga who like you couldn't find his music on YouTube. You had to pay to get
Nope,
his
Yeah.
it was over
Yeah.
with.
This is how like this nigga had aura at a time, bro.
He diluted his
My
his shit, bro.
fucking God, if you were to tell little old me in Scorpion days that this nigga would fall from grace like he did, I wouldn't believe you.
I would not
Yeah,
believe
no,
you.
no.
I wouldn't believe you.
Music don't got staying
I wouldn't
power,
believe
bro.
you.
And that's something I can't ignore.
Niggas used to like, bro, I remember when everyone, like all the streamers would talk about, man, having that Drake collab would be crazy. It would break the internet.
Drake stimulus.
Now, in order to get a Drake stream, you
All you
need
gotta do
to
is
go in the link in the description
steak.
and sign up for 25% off for your steak.
Yeah, that's all you. That's all you.
On your
literally,
new
that's all you
fucking
do.
Yeah.
Blow
six
up,
leg,
blow up and
lose
do
all
a
your
steak
bread.
deal, and
Or be
you'll
like-
be on the thing with Drake
Or
eventually.
be like 18 and a woman and can sing. Shit. We're not going to talk about
Oh, Penny?
and I'm only 17 on my own.
How you know Spider-Man, bro?
Spider-Man.
Shout out. To
Niggas went to go
man.
see the new Spider-Man. What is it? Your
I don't even know
was-
what the name
back
is.
home,
Nah,
home.
Niggas made a joke
Home
when
Alive,
they
nigga.
was like Spider-Man find your way home when he was swinging with the girl. It was like find your way home.
What is this shit called?
It's Brand New Day.
It is Brand New Day. Okay, I did not.
Brand New
Brand New Day.
Yo,
They
they
had a
suck
home
at
in it.
naming this shit.
Homecoming,
I mean,
find your way home.
That's
home
what no
alone.
one knows the names of this shit because they keep naming it.
Brand New
Back
Day.
then
Nigga, call
it
it
was-
Spider-Man 8, nigga.
Yeah. Literally, it would have been
9,
Spider-Man
nigga.
1, 2, 3. Then they did Spider-Man fucking Dungeon and Dragon. Spider-Man, like,
I legit have no. Yeah, I
That
didn't know the
shit-
name of it, but it was good though.
It was a good movie. We
good.
came
Yeah, that shit
15
was
minutes
good.
late. Yo, that shit was killing me.
This nigga talking about 30 minutes of previews, 45 minutes of previews.
Yo, yeah, we be going to movies. Nigga Alan be like, yeah, 45 minutes previews. Nigga, no, it is not.
20
Yeah,
minutes.
We got an hour of preview. It gets up every
that
time.
shit was. And
But
they
yeah.
made they broke a bunch of records.
Yeah,
too.
they broke box office. They broke like for the weekend. They had like over like 350 mil. They got like second against Endgame, mind you. That is the biggest
That's
Marvel movie,
ridiculous.
and that's the last one. And
That
we talking
might-
about another Spider-Man movie.
Y'all can name it whatever the fuck you want, gang. Word to you.
Yeah.
Pulling
Yeah.
end game numbers on a Spider-Man
On a
movie.
Spider-Man movie, mind you,
remember there
the
being-
last Spider-Man was we talking about years ago. This wasn't no like y'all took a 2-3 year, but now we talking about like multiple years.
I remember
This the
there
last
being
one.
so much more. Like, I mean, there was buzz around this one because everyone found out that nigga was gonna be sad. But like, I remember seeing so much more
Male
thought.
loneliness.
male loneliness epidemic.
I can relate.
She forgot me.
She forgot you been fuck that bitch.
She cheated just like the rest of them. Like,
Like-
Jesus Christ. But like, I remember seeing so much more talk about like No Way Home, and it didn't do these numbers. I was gonna say I saw the trailer, and this is just a take I had for Tom Holland.
I'm so sorry. Grossed over 1.6 billion worldwide.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck already?
God.
My God.
My God, yeah. Like I seen. I don't remember much about the last Spider-Man, although I think I did watch it. But I do remember seeing the trailer for this one and being like, I hope that the acting is slightly better than what the trailer
It
showed.
was.
Because I was like, I don't know, it was some way about how they cut it, and they cut like maybe Tom Holland's lines that seemed like a little bit cringy. That movie was not cringy. Like it was good. It was. I feel like his acting. I feel like Zendaya's acting was really good. I feel like all three, the main cast acting was really good. My nigga, Mark Ruffalo was in there too.
He was.
Shout out my boy
Shout out
Mark.
Mark
That nigga
Ruffalo.
whooped his ass.
I
nah,
feel like, huh?
No, it's some bullshit.
I feel like movie was definitely good. The acting was good though. I told Alan, I was like, the reason why I feel like the acting was good is because like, time skip. The nigga not playing a fucking teenager, which you know Hollywood weird ass just likes putting
love
fucking
33-year-olds.
30-year-olds is
paying
15.
that
Shave clean.
Yeah.
Some youthful makeup.
on God, literally youthful makeup, cut that nigga bald, and then give the 17-year-old like. Yeah, of course the acting gonna be cringy because you could literally feel it.
Yeah.
So I think it was good that they actually was playing like older in this. And then also, I told Alan, I was like, I really think it was the fact that like, bro, him and Zendaya are actually married.
That
so they really probably
I
felt the
enjoyed it.
scenes
Yeah.
when she was like, I don't love you, nigga. Like,
Nigga.
imagine your wife really sitting there like, I don't love you.
That gasp.
Yo, there was like
Oh yeah, spoilers, my fault.
I was about to say.
Hold on, wait. I ain't watch it yet.
Hey,
Chill,
I'm not
chill,
gonna
chill.
get
Yeah,
too
we ain't
far
gonna
into
get
the stuff,
into
but there was a
It is,
whole
bro.
portion of the movie where like that I really enjoyed watching Tom and Zendaya be in the role because I'm like that's always something you think about is like it's got to be cool as fuck acting in a role where like that's your love interest and that's literally your wife. So like
Literally.
they like it was when that nigga was on there when she was on the timing where it was not. And then they
Felt
had
it
to
in my
swing
stomach.
through, and it was silence, and it was just like I was like, no, I felt
Nigga.
every
I
single
stopped
part of
eating
that.
my popcorn after that.
Nigga, I was welling up. Nigga, I
12
didn't.
gauge to the. Never mind.
If you not genuinely, bro, if your if you stuck on your ex and your ex has moved on from you, this is the movie for you.
Male loneliness. Male loneliness.
Male
epidemic.
loneliness.
Male loneliness
No, yeah, no, I
epidemic.
felt
Yeah,
I
I ain't gonna
definitely.
lie. And if you feeling the type of way, just like jump off that building and then see if that swinging shit gonna come out your arm.
Where's my web? That's not working. Boom, nigga. Yeah, no, but
No.
it was
But
a
no,
great.
it
It
was
was a
like-
great. It was a
What
great.
would you
thing.
rate it?
I think I'd rate it off.
Because I don't want to spoil it for nobody.
I think off just first watch, I'd rate it like an 8, 8.5. I really like the villain too. The villain and the story around the villain almost made me like cry. Like I never thought I'd cry during like a Spider-Man thing. It didn't. No tears came, but it was like it was the.
It choked you up.
It choked me up a little bit. It was the ending bit. Because I love how they reveal more and more about her story, like, and it ties a lot of shit together.
Oh, the villain. Yeah.
Towards the ending bit where it was like, it was something about like loneliness or some other shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna get specific, but it was something about like loneliness or something like that, and it was
hitting for sure.
It was hitting. Like there was a couple distinct moments where I was like, oh, this right.
Marvel really tapping into their mental health bag.
They are.
It is. That was like the first one. Like I liked. Like that, I don't even know what I'd rate it. Probably like an 8. Like I think this was like the best one
We should
out
go
of.
see it again for sure.
Hell yeah, because I remember it was gone. But yeah, this was like one of the best one. Tom Holland, like the best Spider-Man movie from Tom Holland's like whole series. Definitely the best one because that shit was just like real.
Yeah.
I like, even though Brand New Day, like the title is just like what, it kind of just resonated with me a lot because it just comes from the thing of like embracing change and starting a new life and starting over and what that means and like how good it is from that. And that shit just resonated with me. So that was like, it was a real ass movie.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, for sure. I think the villain was way better than fucking
What, that
Void
Thunder
nigga?
Dick?
Void nigga from the Thundermans or whatever the fuck.
Thunder.
Thunder Dick, nigga, that movie was ass.
Boy, I've been waiting for this.
Episode 69. Thunder.
That's the title, nigga. Thunder Dick, episode
Dick,
69.
nigga, the dog come out of
Oh my
that
God, we're
shit.
37 minutes in and we are
We ain't
talking
even
about
start.
GTA 6. Let's
Yeah,
go.
All right, GTA
We're still in
6.
banter
Straight
mode.
out the
We
mud.
gonna straight out the mud, whatever shot. It's
Got Rashad McCants.
So we gonna run through it quickly. GTA 6, they said that they're going to reveal an extended look, right?
Boy.
So
These
Quick,
niggas
yeah.
extendedly milking your shit.
extendedly milking your shit every day. So let's run through quick timeline. December of 2023, they dropped first trailer. May of 2025, they dropped the second trailer. Then they delayed it 2 more times.
But you said December of 2023 they dropped the first trailer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when that-
2023?
Yes.
That was when that
Yes.
100 million trailer on YouTube came out.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking God. It
The
was
first trailer of
2023,
GTA 6,
we're fried.
December 2023.
Swear to God.
We've been waiting for 3
yeah.
years. Yeah.
2 years later, they dropped the second trailer.
This is what the algorithm do to your brain. It
Exactly.
really fry your shit.
Fry
You
it.
don't got no concept of time, bro.
Bro, I thought it was 2024.
I thought the
Nah,
first
it's
trailer came
23.
out in 2025, nigga. God
No.
Oh God.
So then now they're releasing a third trailer / extended look through Netflix.
Yo, like we really
How
are.
does that even work? Are you supposed to go on Netflix and you could just watch?
Yeah. It's gonna be
B-roll
6
footage of the
hours
game?
Well, I don't think it's gonna be B-roll. I think it's
No.
probably gonna be like on some documentary style shit.
Yeah.
They might interview some,
Developers. And shit
I
like that.
was gonna call it something else, but yeah, developers.
Yeah, I want to see a nigga named Hank tell me how he made the jiggle physics of a girl's ass. Yeah, bro. They gonna tell me. I'm gonna get a Netflix subscription just for them to tell me how I can fuck 6 strippers. I can't, bro. This game makes no
Don't
sense.
you realize?
Just like
You could enter 65% of the building.
yeah, just to like literally that for fucking $27 a month you can listen to that. So what's really bogus is that like, okay, number one, you charge niggas $80 for standard, $100 for the deluxe edition, which gives you more places to enter in or more stores to enter in or buy.
What?
That's what the ultimate edition is.
And then
You
you
just
bread?
get more stores to walk in.
They gonna give you bread? Wait, you have to pay to play.
Wait
to
till whoa,
Wait, what did you
Yeah.
say? Wait, hold on. What did you
Yeah.
say?
Wait,
say that again.
So
Wait,
for the ultimate edition, the only things that you get with is like you get new what is it? You get new liveries for guns, you get certain like new clothes, you might get a couple new cars, and then the major thing that everybody was tripping over was that you get new stores that you don't get with the standard edition.
What, like 5 new
At
stores?
all?
I'm not sure at all. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add it like later on in the game or
Nigga, that
later
shit
on in the
Like, nigga, I can't load.
yeah,
Wait, so
I'ma
if I
keep
get
it
the
a-
regular edition, I can't load in the stores?
No,
no, no.
you're gonna be able to. So my thing
Oh.
is right. It's either gonna be that you can't there's so many stores that you can't load into with the regular version, to which like it doesn't make sense if you don't get the deluxe, or you gonna get the deluxe and they gonna give you 3 exclusive tattoo parlors that you can go into on
literally,
3 corners of the map, and that's it.
The only ones that they advertised
Just
was
smoking.
a tattoo parlor,
Yeah, what
a fucking makeup shop, and like 2 clothing stores.
On Jesus.
So
and
it's
a
bull.
customization like
On
place.
Jesus, I'm about to fuck around and not play this.
And then you gotta pay the
Then,
Netflix subscription to
folks,
get the pre-look.
Yeah.
Then these niggas talking about there's no set date for online at all to come out.
No, they just said they're not going to talk about online yet. I'm pretty sure they're gonna drop it like 2027.
So you telling
It's
me?
some
But like
bullshit.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm
No.
saying.
You bitch
bro.
ass. Don't tell me. GTA 6 has been a concept for over 10 years now.
That nigga, what?
Yeah.
Over nigga, almost 15
Yeah.
years.
And y'all niggas gonna sit. We ain't even talk about online.
That's what
the
I'm
main
saying.
feature.
It
Niggas
don't
want.
They
matter.
said we're
bro.
not even talking about that shit.
And I see motherfuckers be like, oh well,
Crazy,
they always don't drop online with it, bro.
No.
why?
No.
Like,
What do you mean they always?
Online-
GTA
online
4 was like the first one to have online with it, which
Yeah.
came halfway through the fucking game's production already. That was GTA 5 came out when the
PS4
online when
came
PS4 launched. So you're telling me the game that's what they spent like $2 billion to develop this shit
Don't
over the last
got it online.
decade? You don't even got a timeline on when
That's what I'm
Not a
saying. Like
timeline.
the fact that they don't have a timeline, we're not talking. Like this is what motherfuckers not understanding. We're not even talking about GTA 5. Was GTA 5 a huge game, the biggest game at the time? Yes. This is gonna be This is nowhere near how big they've made already in pre-orders over almost $2 billion.
Yep.
Over $1.5 billion in pre-orders.
Yep.
And the game don't come
5
out for
months
another.
away.
Yeah, the game don't come out for another 5 months. So let's really put it on paper. The fact that there is no timeline for online, what are we talking?
Niggas not
Netflix
even.
exclusive
They said
No
we're not even going to
timeline.
discuss
Hey,
on.
I
y'all
don't give a
niggas,
like,
fuck.
what are you
y'all don't got a
talking about?
Give a
timeline on
fuck
that,
what
but y'all
y'all
worried
excuse
about
is.
making me pay almost $30 a month for this.
I don't give a
Netflix.
fuck what the
Yeah.
excuse is, bro. The shit is really like
I'm not gonna lie.
it's genuinely. I understand. Like I don't know. For me personally, it's making a case for me to not even want the bits because I'm about to pay $100. I'm gonna play the story mode for like a few
year?
days. Like, I wouldn't even say a year, bro. I've never.
No,
I've
that's
never,
what they gonna make you do.
That's
play
what
for
I'm
a
saying.
year.
I've never finished the GTA 5 story mode. To be honest with you, I've watched it. I never
and I'm
finished
excited.
it myself.
I'm excited for the game to come out, but I don't know if I'm so excited that I'll be playing the story mode
By myself, for over a year with nobody. Like nigga,
Nah.
fuck
Nah.
you,
Like I'm gonna get
nigga.
started. I'm gonna do the
Nah,
first
you
few
gotta
because
have-
the
That's what I'm
GTA
saying.
story mode is not supposed to be finished in like that bitch is long. It's going
Yeah.
to be very long.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna get decently fun. Play the first mission, be like, oh, it's a new game, and then the wonder gonna disappear, and y'all niggas gonna tell me GTA 6 Online 2028.
Even if I
Please don't fuck yourself.
even if I finish the story mode in the first say I'm streaming, I finish the story mode in 2 weeks. I
Yeah.
finish the story mode in a month.
Yeah.
Then what,
At
nigga?
At
Wait.
least for GTA 5 Online, it dropped like a month after the game release.
That's what I'm thinking.
They
because
don't
It
have
didn't take
no
no year
timeline.
for.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying. It did
they
not
don't
take
have
no year
timeline.
for fucking GTA 5 Online to come
Yeah.
out.
No,
They was
Max
just
would
waiting
say-
for the drop of the PS4, which came out. I'm pretty sure GTA came out what in like September, and then the drop of the
October.
PS4 came out like
it was October
It was October, yeah.
2013, and then like the PS4 came
It
out.
came out like Christmas around that time,
2014,
yeah, or
like,
some
early
shit like that.
2014 or like really
Yeah.
around Christmas. So like yeah.
No, not even.
It was like
dropped-
November. It
No,
was like November
online
20,
dropped
right?
with PS3. I remember GTA 5 dropped September, and then online came in October.
Okay.
On my birthday,
Oh,
October 1st.
yeah.
I
Oh,
remember
okay.
that,
So what are we
Yo, I'm
doing?
not finna lie,
No
bro.
timeline for
Dude,
GTA 6
if
online.
these niggas are talking about 6 months to a year to play this online, I'm not
I
playing.
just think it's
Yeah.
a money grab,
Yeah,
bro.
it-
No,
It
no.
is.
I was
Really
gonna
is.
say
Money grab,
I would
yeah.
buy the game when they announced that they're gonna release online, and it's a money grab because it's the sign of late stage capitalism.
Yeah.
Because think about what the game release has been now. They was already saying we about to up these prices because it just cost us so much to develop the game. Now we're talking about, yeah, you gotta pre-order it, but we're delaying and we're delaying. You want to get a look at it? Pay this thing for the Netflix subscription. You want to
That
get
is
money
like-
when you get the game?
Yo,
Yeah,
niggas
get these
is
shark
at that
cards.
age
So-
where like, bro, I can really like,
And you're not getting a physical disc.
I could really go outside. Like, I don't have to
Yo,
wait
God,
for
Yeah,
like,
shit,
no,
yeah.
like
bro.
actually.
Yeah.
Like,
You're having me
They're
purchase
dead,
8
like,
different things.
To be honest with you, like it's people getting hung.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, as a company that is making a game. Am I saying, Matt, are you saying there should be no games during bad political? No. I'm saying you got to make it worth it.
Yeah.
And if there's people getting hung, nigga, global warming, wars, fucking inflation,
No
fucking
affordability.
grocery, no affordable. Like, if there's so many things happening, bro, people are already on edge because they don't have the money in their pocket. There has to be a reason why niggas are gonna sit here and play this game.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for niggas that are gonna like play GTA? Obviously, there's always gonna be a market of people that want to play the game and that are like, okay, this is how I tune out from the real world. Sure. Nigga like me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you losing me, gang. Like, real shit, you losing me,
So
bro.
with this Netflix shit, right? So what's really irritating people is that, like, you want people to pay $27 to see this extended look that you're gonna drop 6 hours later on YouTube. Why not just drop the shit
That's
on
what
YouTube?
I'm saying, bro.
They're dropping it on YouTube 6 hours later.
You're
Netflix merger.
You're
You know you're
trying
gonna make
to
some
get
bread.
money. You're trying to get money out of niggas.
Yeah.
You're already going to price a $10,000 shark card for $80.
And
You're
call it-
already putting ultimate editions on GTA 6.
And you
Game
call it
of-
innovation. It's not
Innovation.
Not innovation.
No.
It's yes,
It's raping your pocket.
I would say, I mean, it's like monopolizing and capitalism at the highest form, which is, okay, you take one of the biggest streaming services on the planet that you know a bunch of people either already have subscriptions to or will buy a subscription to because they probably been thinking about it for months anyways because it's Netflix. And then you take a game that everybody been wanting to play for years, GTA 6. You merge them, you know you're gonna make money on both fronts, and it's just like
Wait till that 9 p.m.
It don't
game.
make no
that's
damn
not
sense.
it's
Wait
not
till
an
9 p.m.
innovative thing of this is the first time we're showing it live on Netflix.
It's not
Nigga, what? It's
innovation
a
at all.
fucking game.
It's
Yeah.
how many
The fuck?
corporations can tie their name to the new upcoming biggest video game of all time. That's
Yeah.
what it is. So
You don't even know how long this shit gonna be.
if it was for
Could
PR,
be 1 minute.
exactly.
Pay $27 for 1 minute.
If it was for PR reasons, they do the Netflix deal, they do the Hulu deal, they do the XY, the pre of the pre of the pre of
State,
the pre.
they do
They're
everything.
not even giving you a disc on PS4 or PS5.
Bro, I'm not.
And it's a clear trend is what I'm saying, is that there's a trend in all of these industries to move away from you want a game, you come visit me in the store, give me $1, I give you game, you play, you own. Now
Literally.
it's give me the preview, give me the paid preview, give me the paid without the disc, give me the online dropped afterward. They're gonna do a $5.99 surcharge to get online added to the game.
I
like
You're not
they
wrong,
probably
bro.
would.
in an economy where niggas' wages have been stagnant, our shit's still
$20 a month to connect
$7.25.
to a server.
Our minimum wage still $7.25, gang.
I guarantee you, they might drop an hour-long video about this shit, and 50 minutes is gonna be just niggas talking at the screen. 10 minutes
Literally.
gameplay. That's all.
So we had a vision.
So
We want you to sell drugs on GTA.
Like, no, nigga,
and that's what
what?
it's gonna be. The shit is
we
the
listen
shit
to
is
the community, and we're adding an additional Megalodon shark card. this
mind
time.
you. Yeah, that's what the community asked for. Mind you,
know
niggas
you
is actively trying to boycott your shit because they're not getting a disc.
Yeah.
But cool. We listen
Yeah,
to the
let's
community.
move
Give us
this
more
shit.
money.
You got a porn addiction?
GTA 6.
Go to the strip
Now,
club, and it'll fix it right up.
strip club that you can only get with the deluxe version. Let's talk about the literal version of hell that we can't escape because it's probably gonna be a satire like joke in GTA, but it is real as a heart attack. It is climate change.
Yep.
And
South suburbs. Shout out.
Sins, gang.
we love Chicago and growing up here because we don't even got to deal with all that weather shit. California got earthquakes. Miami got
Earthquake in the middle of the-
hurricanes. Chicago ain't even got.
We've had
Holy
over
shit.
200.
Illinois.
Tornadoes.
226.
So they said recently that that like Tornado Alley was shifting from Oklahoma and them because that was like back in the day they called it the Dust Bowl back there in the 20s and 30s or some shit. It was like Oklahoma, Louisiana, like Alabama. That area is really like arid and dry at the top parts of like the state, and then like it's the Gulf right next to it. So like a bunch of crazy shit be forming, strong
The
winds,
Dust
tornado.
Bowl.
Literally, they called it the Dust Bowl, which I also saw.
Yeah, they have ways of naming tragedies.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was about to point out. Someone was like it's so funny how like when it's weather events, like they name it as though it's like an act of God. It was nothing that we could ever did about it. It's like, yeah, if you call it the Dust Bowl and not like the conclusion of spewing fucking CO2 in the air.
There's like it's a natural occurring
It just comes,
thing,
the Dust Bowl.
Gotta
It sound
throw
like
a
a fucking
little
football game.
imagination.
Nigga.
I want everybody that's, if you don't know what's going on in the south suburbs.
It's 200.
Yeah, shit getting hit. I want everybody that's like either Chicago area, south suburbs, up north. I mean, it's really all of Illinois. Illinois is getting smacked right
yes,
now. Like,
Illinois is currently
whole shit
leading
getting
the.
smacked.
We are after having a we don't even get weather. The tornado alley moved, and we have led the nation in tornadoes so far in 2026. 225. The second place is
80.
Is Indiana with 89.
Yo.
So I like to point this out, like genuinely, like, so when we gonna have that climate change talk about climate change? Shout out Brandon Johnson with the shit he just did.
with the data
executive
center
order
shit,
he
yep.
just got signed with the data.
The
center
mayor of
shit.
Chicago just signed an executive order putting like I think he said the city council has the exclusive power to literally halt all data center construction because a lot of power is with the city council.
Bullshit.
But his executive order is like trying to make it physically as hard as possible to like even begin constructing them, effectively being a moratorium. Yeah, that is like bare minimum. We're gonna talk about some election stuff later where like some niggas who are very scared to buck data center construction because they're being paid
Scared to buck data centers. Y'all are
mind
pussy.
you,
What are you
the
running
whole
for?
problem is this shit fucks up drinking water, this shit fucks up the power
Like,
grid. all
The
that
shit fucks that's
So,
what we're talking about. We're
yeah.
talking about the earth.
We're talking about
The Earth. This is the second week in a row where we have an entire week of just rain.
Yep, and this is the second week in a row where we had intense tornadoes hitting the south suburbs. So we come from the south suburbs, and I was thinking about it yesterday because I went and drove back, and I saw how fucking nuts it was. Like yesterday, I had to make sure. I think my OG, my mom, she lost power. Like my hairstylist lost power. Like everybody down there lost power. I was driving.
Everybody lost power down.
And I told Alan about it. It's like the stigma that niggas have about the suburbs. And I remember I met a nigga in Michigan, and he was like, when I was knocking doors, he was like, "Oh yeah, like where are you from?" I was like, "I'm from Chicago, whatever." He's like, "Oh, what part?" I know, I grew up there. I was like, "South suburbs, like way out, like 175th." He was like, "Oh, that's not the city." I was like, "That's funny." And then you go back there, right? I'm driving down Chicago Road. I went through like Stager, Matson, like Chicago Heights, Creek. Gang, it's lines upon lines of niggas in their cars for the gas station because if the gas station has power, like it's fuel shortage, and also that gas is $5 So
Jesus Christ.
it was tree branches everywhere, down power lines everywhere, like destruction you ain't never seen. I seen footage of like a nigga's house like multiple houses getting ripped the fuck into the sky, like it was literally the middle of Kansas or some shit. Like,
Oh my God.
like they don't. It just kind of hit me while I was driving. I was like, it kind of made me realize how special this shit is, because there's a reason why niggas don't come from like where we come from and even go back to the city and are able to do shit. Because like you look at how much lack of investment and like lack of opportunity there is over there. It's so fucking crazy, and it hits you when natural disasters like that happen. Ain't nobody looking out for that part of the city, the county, because all of this shit is Cook County, by the way. But like, no one's looking out for that intentionally, so because you can tell based on the incomes of the people that live around there, the demographics of the people that live around there. Yeah, like until we have a national effort to like weatherize and rebuild infrastructure to keep up with the fact that our weather keeps changing, what are we gonna do? You can't have areas like the south suburbs that go 55 years with no fucking constructions besides gas stations and filled potholes, and then look around crazy when everyone's power gets knocked out at the same time. That's like a residential area of like 200, 300,000 people affected. Niggas ain't having power.
Yeah, I think like
Shit crazy, bro.
I think like the south suburbs, south suburbs is a super intricate place. Like
Yes.
I really feel like the same way you could talk about Chicago and like a motherfucker don't know shit about Chicago for real is the same way you could talk about the South Suburbs and motherfucker don't really know shit about the South Suburbs. Like, it's really like, I was talking to somebody the other day too, and they was like, you from the suburbs though, right? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm from the South Suburbs. And it was like, is it like, they was like, so like, yeah, like how was that? Like, growing up with a bunch of white people and da-da-da. And I'm like, see, you don't.
You don't know.
You don't
Every
know.
school
Understand,
niggas I've been to have been majority black.
Majority black. I'm like,
I
yeah,
moved
no
out
shit
as
about
far as Crete, where right next door is the goddamn white ass, like hick ass white people, like Trump supporting, 2024 Trump supporting. That school was still 70% black because it was
And
niggas.
University Park, Park Forest.
And they be, I was ever saying, and it's like, this is the thing that like, we create these values and we place these values on these places, you know. It's,
City,
it's where you
urban,
from,
suburban.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's where you from. It's, you know what I mean, whatever. But I think what people don't actually understand about Chicago is the reason why you have people in Joliet saying, I'm from Chicago. The reason why you got people in the South Suburbs
And like Gary
saying,
and
I'm
they're
from
saying
Chicago.
they from Chicago.
The
yeah.
reason why you got people in Gary saying I'm from Chicago is because Chicago is literally like a melting. It's just
Yeah.
on some New York shit. It's like a melting pot, and not only in like, not even in the sense of like the people there. Like you think of New York's melting pot, and you're thinking, oh, you got all these different types of people. Chicago's like the opposite in terms of like the cities. Like every single surrounding city, including the cities within the actual Chicago limits, are like segregated into their race, whatever they are, whether it's black, whether it's a white city, whether it's Latino, whether it's whatever. But like every city works in tandem. It's like a unison. Like, you know, niggas, especially if you be out in Chicago, like for instance, me, like growing up in the South Suburbs, but I'm always on the north side of Chicago.
Yep.
Always on the east side of Chicago. Always on the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
Only side I wasn't hella on was west side, unless I was going to my granny house, but like, because the west side was as bad as it was back then, right? So it's like,
we was running around, we was Cook County demons.
yeah,
nigga.
like,
Yeah,
so
it's
it
like at a
really is
certain
one of those
point,
things
yeah.
where it's like, those things, I wouldn't say it's not intended to be divisive, but what it does do is it places you in a box or a sphere where like no work or progress can get done because you don't even understand the places you're talking
hierarchy.
about.
Yeah.
It's just a hierarchy.
You reinforce hierarchy when both of these locales are suffering from the same thing, and many of them are in the same county.
Or many of
literally.
those people
Like-
came from Chicago. Like, you know,
Like,
what I mean?
niggas-
Like,
niggas
it's
are
not
the
like
Majority
I was
of
gonna
the
say,
people that
niggas,
we went to school
if you-
with came down from
I was
Chicago.
gonna say, if you lived in the South Suburbs, there's like a good 80% chance you probably came from Chicago
You know
at
why?
some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know why? And it's still known. We talk about how many black people have left the city. How many
yeah.
black, and you want to know why? It's not
You thank
because-
Rahm Emanuel for that one.
Oh yeah, and they're closing all them goddamn schools. But it's also
Yeah.
not because like we saw white people and got scared and was like, we got to fly to the suburbs like they did.
No,
because
yeah.
they're pricing niggas out of the
They
city.
they priced you out of the
Since
city.
when
Yeah.
niggas was born, since when all of us was born.
It was
'Cause all of us-
flipped, and niggas was living in the city the same way niggas is now living in, but like niggas was living inner city, niggas was living uptown. It was different. Then they start pricing or white people moved to the burbs. Then they start pricing niggas out. The burbs schools got better, and then they start closing schools in Chicago. So where the fuck else are niggas supposed to go?
Yeah.
To the
on
burbs.
that E-way.
Like,
So like,
yeah, and then E-way, nigga, it's like,
So it's like you see all that happening. I'm like, all right, cool. You have to analyze these problems from like it's almost like because of the talking and the popular media of it, you don't actually, no one knows what's wrong with the suburbs.
yeah, exactly.
That's the shit that's wrong. Is that
The
like,
suburbs is getting fucking killed every year by policy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Casino, taking away all of those grocery
Strip
stores,
mall.
Yeah.
bunch of smoke shops, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. The only thing we know it for is the chug-a-lug, nigga.
Yeah.
No, we going to the chug-a-lug. It's like, bro, like y'all don't even. They are actively, at least in my opinion, I think they are actively trying to fuck up the South Suburbs, like actively, and they have been ever since they start realizing, oh shit, HF is majority black. Oh shit, this school majority black. Like, bro, immediately. That was because when I was growing up, like when, you know, like my sister and them was out there, like it wasn't majority black. Like when TK was going to HF,
Nah,
HF
hell
was,
nah.
it was like
Hell
it was
no.
like
That wasn't
40%
the
black.
Homewood area.
Yeah.
And then that shit like shifted.
In like 10
so
years.
quick.
In like 10 years it shifted. And what else happened in those 10 years?
Great Recession.
No grocery stores. All our grocery stores fucking left.
There's not like a supermarket. Like you gotta go to like Calumet City. You gotta go to like Tinley Park. You gotta go.
Niggas
Like,
They had
blowing my
supermarkets
shit.
in fucking Homewood. They did.
Like,
Took that
niggas
shit out.
will be like, y'all from the
Put a
burbs.
casino.
Put a casino. It'd be like, you from the burbs, you from all these white people. And I'm like, nigga, you have no idea. I'm like, some of these places are, they're so shitty, you wouldn't even imagine how much of like shitholes these places are.
Yeah.
Go to Harvey. You wouldn't stay there more than 10 minutes.
Bro, yeah, like
Harvey, Fort Heights.
Niggas would
I
be
deliver
like,
pizzas to Harvey.
nigga, what?
Scary
I was
shit
door
ever,
dashing
nigga.
every day in Harvey, nigga. I'm seeing shit I ain't never saw. Getting
never
followed and
seen-
shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely like, it is that. It's a
humanizing.
mindset. Yeah, it's a mindset that you have to understand. And I think that's why we even bring up the birds when it comes to this, like the whole weather shit, is that like niggas have to understand that like this shit, it don't matter where you from at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah.
It do matter where you from, because I want everybody that's born, nigga. I would have loved to have been born in Chicago and I could wear that shit on my sleeve and say, yeah, my high school here. Didn't happen. Not in the cards, right? So I'm not saying it don't matter where you from in that sense. You should always be proud of where you from, right? In the sense of Chicago, bro, we are so fucked. Our politics are so fucked, and it's deep rooted to make sure that there's like stagnant or no progress at all. So it's like shit like that reinforces the individualism of, the South Suburbs, they doing their own shit, and the Gary, they doing their own shit. When it's like they all look the fucking same.
Yeah.
Or they all about to
literally.
look the fucking same, nigga, with a bunch of niggas
No
there
bullshit.
who can't afford, who can't get into
Yep.
The current state of black like residents of even like the South Side and the South Suburbs is like, yeah, niggas be having houses. Niggas got the car to like drive to work because you got to, or commute. But what are those houses? Those houses are built in 1941 with trash sub pumps and nothing to keep their power
my shit
on.
fucking flooding every goddamn day. The goal is any black community is under attack, and that is how it's always gonna be in a country or in a system that is fucked against you.
The city limits don't give a no fuck about what the fuck's happening to you.
Yeah.
Like my thing is, right, again,
They look at everybody the same, niggas.
I was
bro.
literally born in the Lincoln Park. I could have still been a therm ass nigga who speaking on literally nothing. The lived experience, and I think that's what makes it special with even all four of us, because each of us have different slices of this same Chicagoland area, and the problems, the affliction has been exactly the same. So what happens when we have systemic disinvestment and nobody coming to wave a magic wand to fix the shit? You just do hierarchy. You divide amongst yourself. You survive. Hey, we better than them because XYZ. Hey, we better than them because XYZ. And none of y'all better than anybody, because until someone fix these fucking policies,
Be better
we'll
than the
still be
white
fucked.
man, bro. Fuck-
Exactly. That's
fuck
what needs to fucking
comparing
happen.
each other, nigga.
But yeah, hopefully just offering
Yeah,
the
praying
word
for them,
of
bro.
unity. Yes, we wish for everybody's safety. Please stay safe, you in the South Suburbs. And this inclement weather shit is getting nuts. Like literally our entire childhood, it wasn't tornadoes happening on the South Suburbs.
Hell no, not like
And
going
it's
through
been-
Homewood.
This
That shit
year
went
it's hit twice.
That shit, that shit went like straight through Homewood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. EF1 tornado.
Fucking
Crazy.
insane, bro.
Not ready for that shit down there, and that's
Motherfuckers ain't got
intentional.
no generators out there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what?
Houses
We
are
would
not up
always
to-
get like huge storms in Homewood when I was younger, but
It
ain't never
rained.
no
It was that's what I'm
tornado.
saying. We got bad storms
Yeah,
out
it
there
would
for
rain,
sure.
it would
Yeah.
thunderstorm, it would flood sometimes.
It
but
was not in the same summer you're getting
Tornado?
like these types of storms, bro. We didn't have what, like 3 or 4
Back to
My
back down
parents have
there.
told me they shit done flooded and lights been turned off like 3-4 times in the past like 2-3 weeks.
crazy. Not even
Damn,
doing
bro.
shit. They ain't even their shit. They just living in a spot, and it was good one year, and now this
Flooded out.
crazy. So
Yeah.
yes, Green New Deal yesterday. All fucking climate. Any nigga who is still but fossil fuels, please go fuck yourself. This is the reason why we're here. That's the reason why Chicago.
Yeah, like let's start talking about the real issues.
Yeah.
Because ExxonMobil, because them niggas who run as Democrats in Illinois and then get money from fossil fuel.
Got shit to do with who from this and who from that, nigga.
Now we all waiting on comment.
Oh, bro, literally. And
Whatever
it's the
service
only
they-
mother, and they gonna take their sweet ass
They
time.
gonna take their
Yep.
sweet ass
Oh,
fucking
bro,
Oh,
Get
time.
my
them
God.
candles, bitch ass.
They gonna get them
Yeah.
candles.
Like
nigga.
that's literally what they telling us, bro.
Yeah, we used to the power outages, bro, because those did used to happen.
Shitty.
But now, as tornadoes happen, it's getting scarier and scarier. So, Let's do some shit about it for sure.
God.
For real, actually. Okay. Tasia.
Get into these meat and potatoes.
Let's start first and foremost with Tasia, because I mean, on the same vein of the South suburbs and black people, I'm just concerned about things that are afflicting black people. And not only do we see like that type of, okay, we're not gonna give a fuck, but we gonna give y'all a casino. We're seeing the same kind of callousness when it comes to black life in general, and how somehow all these black people are reaching their wits' end and climbing up trees and hanging
And jumping.
Just jumping, bro.
Yep.
Taking ropes,
Which I
around
mean,
their neck, climbing up trees, and then
let's be
fucking.
let me steel man this position and operate as though this is the world that we're living in. Say it's 2026 and Donald Trump, the raging white supremacist, and Stephen Miller, the raging white supremacist, and all of the Republicans, the raging white supremacists, are doing what they're doing. There's still no reparations for niggas, still no policies uplifting niggas. Imagine it was getting to a point where black people's mental health was getting so bad that like within the same year we're watching these niggas like hang themselves. Like it's been proven it was going to commit
In the same place.
Would that not spur like some action on like the federal government, on the state government? What's going on with our black population? What is happening with the, even if it's something innocent, it wasn't murders, it was just the stressors of living in this society and we haven't got to our black, that would be enough for it to be like a public health, like, oh, we're seeing sudden lynchings popping up or potential just suicides. So let's get an intervention and find out what's happening with black people.
Let's investigate this.
No, not only do we know it was just suicide or just like no foul play involved, we're still not going to do shit about it. Now, if the question is it is murders and lynchings, that's also a whole other response that should be happening.
Not a word from the president, not a word from the administration. Usually with a sane individual in office, you would get something.
Joe Biden to be there typing something up about how the increasing deaths of black citizens is very concerning. We're not even getting a concern, nigga. We just, nothing happened. Say medical examiner, cool, and we move on to the next person. What happened with Tasia Fortune?
So Tasia Fortune was found hung behind an abandoned house.
Sure.
And apparently the police department is still doing investigation.
Mississippi, the same ones that did Nola Wells?
Yep. And, you know, the same Jackson, Mississippi that also has flock cameras everywhere. They use flock cameras to track down, what's the name, from purchasing weed from a different state and then bringing it over. And then
I did see that.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It was, I believe he was driving to Michigan.
Something like that.
He was driving across state lines. And the cops used flock cameras to track. He was driving across state lines and use it as probable cause to pull him over for
that is
suspicion
like
of buying
absolutely
marijuana.
Insane.
Then they did. Then they arrested the nigga. That should be a violation of every constitutional right to unreasonable search and seizure. But
where the lawyers at? Y'all bitch ass niggas not doing nothing, huh?
These niggas advertise this shit as like, yo, you should get flock or these doorbell cameras, and they can all
public
sync up.
Safety, man.
They can all sync up, and someone's dog runs away, and we can all access the footage and track where the dog was running.
Lynching?
No,
I mean, we're still investigating. We just don't know that much yet.
Nolan?
I mean, we're still investigating. Actually, it might not be foul play. You know what I'm saying? He might have just drowned.
Nolan said that, like, and this is, you know, this is about, what's your name again?
Tasia Fortune.
Tasia Fortune.
This is about Tasia, but like, same vein. First of all, condolences to her.
To her family, bro.
Second of all, like, it is nuts that, like, I mean, even in the Nolan case, like, we have the autopsy results. They just have
They don't want to
them.
release them no more now.
I'm about to say we haven't even.
They completed
everything.
Yeah, they completed it, and it's been like a week now.
Nope.
That they've had them. Nobody said nothing.
This is what I think, right? You call me radical? I don't give a fuck. We have seen so many lynchings, black death of children, men, women, mothers, fathers, you name it. Start arming yourselves.
Oh yeah, for sure.
if a motherfucker comes up to you with a rope, blow his shit back.
No, straight up.
These people are getting
Because,
crater
bro,
in the middle of this
like,
shit.
and
Because
this
it's
is the
like,
thing.
what do we?
Who's protecting you?
Nobody. The law enforcement ain't finna protect you in Mississippi.
Say her name again.
Tasia.
Tasia. Someone like her. What's the excuse? We done went through this. What? How many times we done went through this, bro? Like
we
4
done
times
been- we
this
done been
year,
here,
4
like,
times.
5 times, 6 times this
It's
year.
gotta been like
people
4
getting
times this
hung.
month or like the
Yeah,
last
it gotta be like
months.
2.
We have been
It gotta
on
be
this
at least
bitch,
2
like,
times
every
in
week.
the month of August. I've heard like at least 2 people getting hung. I thought it was the same person. It wasn't.
Nope, different.
Dog, like
You gonna
And
say
it's
it's a fucking she hung herself again? Is that where
It's
we're
the
going
same
with this?
medical examiner, right?
Same medical examiner
love-
that went with Trey Reed and Nolan.
I love the conversation. Trey Reed, the man that was also hanging in that park or in the college.
Yep.
Yeah.
The reason why we gotta have these conversations is because we have reached a point in this fight where, like, if it's not abundantly clear that absolutely nobody is on your black ass side, what the fuck is you doing? You not here, bro.
Yeah.
It
Being
should be
within the city
abundantly
limits
clear.
is
The
far from
only
whatever the fuck
people
I'm
that
thinking
can
about right
help
now.
us niggas is us.
Yep.
Meaning the first step has to be community building.
Yes.
Meaning the first step has to be learning each other, understanding each other. What do you need from me? What can I do for you?
Keeping account of people's locations. Because I keep thinking about these circumstances where I'm like, clearly some white supremacist, in my mind, some white supremacist nigga, right? And there was, I forget the name of the victim, but there was some famous case a couple years ago where like black dude, I think he was in the South, made a call to like the cops, like, yo, these people are chasing me. I don't know what's gonna happen, XYZ. They came and they found that nigga body dismembered in the forest.
Sorry, damn, we didn't get there in time.
I think Ben Crump was on it too. We never got like a resolution to that case because they collected the body parts afterwards and was like, oh, there's nothing we could do about it. Sorry. Yeah. So like,
Start blowing at these niggas.
not only that, but like niggas need to, like, we need to be moving like around in packs.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to know if everybody's okay, because it seems as though, and the increasing of women I'm seeing being lynched. Let's talk about the fact that like when we talk about war, like
There's war,
when there's casualties in war, when it's women and children, it's like, especially like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Like, god damn, what would they do? Yo, why is it random black women coming up hung? Like, it's got to be, these people are like on their lonely. Some white nigga, some person who was premeditating this shit, like finds them on their lonely, gets them away from all their shit. They end up dead. Like, literally, like, that's the, because niggas don't have clan robes on anymore and they like to delude you into believing that that shit is over.
Yeah.
Then it's like a constant, like, what do we do about this XYZ? No, there is a scourge of white supremacists that are literally executing niggas.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is what's happened. It's been in different forms throughout the history of this country. When it was more organized, it was easy to point at the villain and say XYZ. But like those data that come back and show us how emboldened white supremacists are getting every time Trump and them win is not just lies. It's not just fictional data.
And we know that because that's why we see him like motherfuckers with the little cross in the thing. We see motherfuckers call kids the N-word. We see like, we know that. We
They wear
know
t-shirts with that now.
Yeah, like, bro, we know that the shit get emboldened. I think that's
Well, didn't
why-
Jake Lang do a march?
Yeah, he
Yep.
did. He did.
I
Called
think
it.
I think he's supposed to be doing it sometime
girl
later this
name?
month.
Who?
The girl from who keep DMing us.
Oh, from Unfuck America.
Yeah.
A
She
shorty
DM'd
now?
y'all again?
Stop DMing us, nigga.
Oh,
you
God,
know who we
stop
talking
DMing us,
to.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Move on.
Yes,
Who the
yeah.
fuck on,
Because the problem was, right, and at least as far as my knowledge, she DM wanting to come on and talk about her decision to sit in front of Jake Lang and be like, J6er entered the chat.
Yeah, actually, well,
J6.
I'll go with Broad.
And then he announced a nigga march.
Yeah,
right
yeah, I was-
after.
let's stay on topic with this.
Yeah.
And then I was
Yeah.
gonna say, bro, because we got time and
We can
know
do a
what I
whole,
mean?
addressing
We can do
it.
a whole
But-
addressing you.
Yeah. But the reason why I bring it up is because this is the game that you're asking niggas to play, where it's like white supremacy is a thing, and most niggas, a lot of people want to, no, it's you woke. We'll talk about that shit too. But like, what does it mean when Jake Lang can gain mass popularity off being unabashed racist, and then like have niggas talk to him and be like, "Oh, you're racist. That's so bad, isn't it?" And then a nigga walks out and calls a nigga rich and names it that and is promoting it as that and is supposed to be anti-black people. Like, what does it mean when characters like this? It's not. It's him. It's Chud. It's,
Yep. That same rhetoric produces shit like that where
Literally.
now we have black women getting hung.
Makes that shit okay.
So, like,
It
what
makes
does your
people
account-
turn the blind eye to it? Because if like you got niggas like Jake Lang's talking about march, or you got a nigga like Chud going around calling people chimps, or you
You know,
chimping
Chud
out.
out.
Those
Is he?
I'm not even gonna say microaggressions. Those like complete racist attacks that these niggas are doing literally makes more racist people like
Yep.
be like,
That-
oh, the shit don't matter. I could just do it in like open air. Like ain't nothing
Or-
gonna happen to me.
That those
And you might not even be racist, like overtly racist, but like it's clearing those tendencies. You say,
Yeah.
oh, well, I mean, I guess it's not that bad. They
There's-
say the
Makes
N-word
black
no
people
more.
not real. Like,
Yeah, you're bro.
the narrative you're putting out is like we're not real people, so why even take their issue serious?
Yeah.
That's why no one's even talking about the fact that this black woman got hung.
Yep. There's a Hispanic person that is trying to be the next Chud the Builder.
I seen
What was
that
it, the big nigga?
That bitch ass nigga Chico
No.
The
the
mask.
builder.
Oh, who was that?
I
His
don't-
name not Chi. I don't know.
I don't know.
bro.
This he's some Hispanic. He's some Hispanic dude that's on kick, and he was
Pinto Bean, the
walking
builder.
around in I think he was in Texas,
Yeah,
and he was
was.
basically just doing the same shit Chutter was doing, calling people hard R's, saying F slur, this and that, and then he got his ass beat.
How are you Hispanic?
They
and
beat
racist?
like no, they beat the dog shit out this
They
nigga.
beat the shit out
Yeah.
that
The
nigga.
next stream he got on, he had a whole mask on everything. He's like, guys, I'm scared. I gotta walk around with a mask because
Bang
people
out.
watching me and shit.
Yeah,
you do that
that's
whole
what you have to
victim
do to these
bullshit,
niggas,
bro.
bro.
And it,
Yeah.
I mean, and it boils back down to like, what do we need to do as black people, bro?
Arm yourselves and shoot the fuck out these bitch ass.
Genuinely, bro.
I
Like,
swear to God, I'm
this-
not playing, bro.
this is what I say, right? I think I agree with that. Like, I definitely think we do have to arm ourselves, but like, you give a bunch of headless chickens guns, that shit ain't gonna do nothing, bro. You gotta. We talking about a system of niggas like you might have got your first pipe when you was, well, I don't know, depending on where you at, but like, let's just say you got your first gun on some legal shit when
Train.
you was 21, when you was 22, right? We talking about white people that was, they culture is built off that shit. We talking about white people, rural white people, racist white people that done had guns in their families for generations, that grew up with guns at 9 years old. You're not doing shit with them niggas. And that's why I think it's so important to, before we just hand everybody a gun, like understanding the power of building community, genuine, actual community where black people are moving as one on, or as a continuous force on 1-2 issue at a time. Something like Nolan Wells, you saw how much that push can like lead to shit like Nancy Grace catching on to the story, shit like Ben Crump, you know what I mean? At the same time, we get so distracted with everything else happening in life in general that you see the niggas' names start to slowly fall out, and that's exactly what people want. They want Tasia, they want her name to fall out the media. They want so it can just continue to happen, and that's where, as black people, we have to start genuinely like, and it's not to say that we don't. Obviously, like, especially everybody on this couch does their due diligence, but like, we all got to do more.
Yep.
We all have to do more because at the end of the day, bro, like, niggas was getting hung at every point in time in United States, in society. But it's merch. Niggas was not, you wasn't hearing stories like this when we was growing up 10, 12
They
years
was taking
old.
pictures in front of lynchings at one point.
Yeah.
And
Yep, they was
then-
having
then
whole
what followed,
picnics.
And what followed
Yeah.
was a long period of, okay, the racist niggas got to retreat underground.
Yeah, because
it
holy shit,
became-
like lynching people is crazy.
and it
Yeah.
became socially toxic, right? This is at least the input I can give for like what I want to see people do, including black people, is, and this will get into the segment when I talk later, is there should be no safe haven for niggas on the right. Like, I'm done with it. It's not like that you can't have a conservative belief about you, but this culture of conserving, especially the racial dynamics of this country, is so fucked. Like we will not. I'm not hearing like Stephen A. Smith because of that reason.
Nope.
No.
I'm not hearing any who's not with the, like it's wartime against who
Exactly.
Yeah.
again, because that's how that happened with the civil rights movement. It wasn't just the orders came down from on high and everyone moved accordingly. Like, no, they were still actively fighting those legal battles. People was getting dogged in the streets. People was getting all types of shit hosed down. And it's like what that all helped to create through people who kept messaging through those times was an environment that said, yeah, this racism shit, y'all niggas is fucked. We gonna get the Supreme Court. They about to put past these things because we can't keep doing this shit no more. And it was like that for a good like 10 years. They was really on that shit until our system does what it does and our capitalism does what it does. So like until we get to that point where it's like Black death is as important to Black people, like even media, celebrities, XYZ, to where we can foment this culture where any nigga who's posing a threat to that shit is excised, bro. Y'all will not, like, it might seem extreme, but it's like one of those things where you have to drag this shit fast because it's been so out of whack for so long.
Yeah.
Like when you come from white people, and Cicero was like, you know, I don't hate the Blacks, but I don't know if they should come and live next to me because maybe we'd have to move. We go from that shit to like, oh, now niggas is just dying and we're just telling each other that the racism thing is done now. Even though that video that I just talked about was like fucking 30 years ago. It's like, these people didn't vanish into thin air. These people influence everything, including how you think about mundane shit. So you have to keep a light for that because, nigga, if left up to these niggas, it won't be an issue. It won't be serious. You're being too woke, you're being too radical, and then more and more niggas.
But then everybody gonna complain
That's
when
why,
the shit
like,
start coming to your neighborhood.
Literally. And like, I like how you said the fact of like, this shit ain't never like, it's not like it went away and just magically came back.
No.
It's just a thing of like, you can do it and open doors and no one cares because like you had niggas like we was talking about like Chud and all them and like even just a lot of Black conservatives saying their talking points to really be like, no one should care about niggas. And it's like, bro, you don't even understand what you're doing
bro.
by like putting those points out.
That's really the culture war of it, is because their culture, this when people talk about culture war, it's literally just like racist people that want to find a reason, racist, ignorant, bigoted, homophobic, sexist, all the shit, and they want to find a reason to continue having those beliefs. So they say things that might not sound overtly bigoted off top, but they normalize those opinions in your mind. Yeah. That's been the game forever.
Opinions.
Yep.
Maybe I was,
Yeah. That's been the game literally forever. That's where the right has had millions of dollars even invested, which is why like in high profile Black deaths that we saw the perpetrators. We saw Derek Chauvin. We saw what did they do?
Man.
Cast doubt upon it.
Yep.
That's really the reason why I can never forgive is in this industry. I can never forgive like Candace Owens. I can never forgive any of these people because what they did was not simply George Floyd was wrong. It was woke or woke 1.0 or whatever the fuck has been popularized. What they did during that time wasn't simply just I'm gonna just defend a rational position. They saw an undeniable situation of a Negro getting executed. And they twisted and contorted themselves in a way to where we left out the other side saying Black Lives Matter was the problem. Like, that's intentional. Yeah. That's an enemy right there.
That's an enemy.
And until we treat them like that, we will continue to lose this culture war. Stop trying to fucking have good faith conversations.
We're going to just start bringing them on pod. Fuck.
Yeah. And we're just going to say whatever to you and we're going to post the clip.
We're just going to start bringing them on pod and really like, because maybe that's
violating
what we
you,
need.
niggas.
Just violating you.
Yeah, because y'all niggas be trying to have.
I think this is some content shit.
Yeah, good faith.
Shit.
Let me look objective to the audience. Yo,
to the
Overton
audience.
window has been pulled so far into hell that the average American political opinions is not objective on anything. Niggas don't even have tools to view shit objectively. It's whatever fucking minority group.
Spell objective in it.
So like, please fuck off. And the right understood that a long time ago, which is why they just say anything and it sticks on the wall. So until we normalize, like you, Matt, has said before, getting out of these gray areas that are not gray areas for enemies that want to kill you, like, what the fuck? What are we doing at this point? I like, and yes, again, condolences to Tasia.
Yeah, we'll follow that.
we will continue
investigation.
following all this shit because at least is our position as like media, like the I think the most common aspect of our job is just getting to shine spotlights on different things. That shit right there this is not something we're just playing with. This is right after this is Trey Reed, this is Juliana and Zeta, this is Tasia Fortune, this is not even talking about fucking Cyrus Belton, fucking knowing well, like, yo, this is within this year, the ways in which these black deaths have even been happening should illustrate to you the state of your country.
Yeah.
So until you deep that, you can't respond accordingly.
It is, bro. Straight up.
Yep.
There is no fucking safe
Ain't
harbor
no,
for
like,
none of these
yeah,
niggas.
A gun not even gonna help that.
It's
nigga.
done. No, it needs
Till
to be
you
a cultural
understand that,
revolution. A cultural revolution that literally discards everything that these
Motherfuckers
niggas
worried
stand
about being
for.
on BET.
So, let's talk in the sense of having a cultural revolution that discards everything that these niggas stand for. Johnathan Majors, a black man who has decided, a black man who has decided in the wake of all these deaths,
In the wake.
right?
Yep.
In the wake.
This is how
like,
lost we are, bro.
do you
So,
understand?
We're talking about
He's
the South of the United States and multiple black people ending up lynched within a year. We're talking about the South of the United States where black kid gets into altercation that started because some white kids were low-key trying to jump the nigga, high-key trying to jump the nigga. That nigga's been in jail for 60-something days or some shit now.
Yep.
And he's gonna serve 30 fucking years in jail. We're talking about the South where Cyrus Belton was fucking murked over some water bottles that niggas thought that maybe he had. And Johnathan Majors goes inside. You remember when I said Candace Owens and them, I can't forgive them because of how they manufactured their content about black death and XYZ? Johnathan Majors' black ass goes to them to revive his struggling acting career through Islamophobia. We have multiple white supremacist alleged deaths on behalf of black people, and we're talking about Islam.
He's actually like
We worked with the white supremacists to talk about Islam.
he is really a like hoe ass nigga. Like
No,
it's
like-
so insidious.
What
with that
happened
nigga,
with this?
bro.
So let's take a look at his dying career that happened. So
This nigga was
he was in multiple movies. I remember he became one of my favorite actors after he I think it was the more prominent movies that he was in was Ant-Man and the Wasp. He was in Magazine Dreams.
Jonathan Majors was in Ant-Man?
Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
He was in
I know
that.
he was supposed to do that Marvel
Yeah.
shit. though.
Yeah,
He was in that. He was
Kang
in.
or some shit, right?
Yeah. He was that. He was in Loki.
Yeah, he was in Loki,
What
TV
Creed?
series.
Seen that.
Creed,
Creed
yeah, the Creed joint.
Creed 3.
He was in a whole
Yep.
bunch of movies.
So
He was supposed
he
to
had
be
yeah. So he
like
had
one
a,
of the
he had a-
duos with Michael B. Jordan, like one of the few actors that Ryan Coogler worked with. Him is about to be crazy. It could have
Yeah.
been some
It could have been
Jonathan
them
Majors
three.
Yeah.
movie.
Also
I just
too.
knew that.
He was supposed to be ingrained in the Marvel universe. Like it wasn't like he just did Ant-Man. No, he was supposed to be a part of this Avengers and like more movies to come for real.
Yep. So
No app.
he had a very, very great run of movies. And then March of 2023 happened where he was charged with third-degree assault.
Oh well, damn.
So I want to take a look
New
at
fucking
the
Wednesday.
actual video because I remember at that time everybody was like not like 50-50 or like 60-40 on him not doing it or doing it.
Like it
But-
is every time.
We'll talk about it.
So basically
Oh, shit.
what happened was that
laughed.
I guess on the night that this was like when he was like he said he wanted his wife to be like Coretta Scott King or some shit, like she keeps getting too drunk, I need to be like Coretta Scott or it was some bullshit.
Okay,
white women.
But him and his
How your girl,
yeah,
how your
I
wife
need
gonna
my
be
girl to be
Coretta
like
Scott?
Coretta Scott.
You gonna say that
And
to a
you-
white woman.
And you Negroes be around all these white women in Hollywood.
yeah,
No bunny.
Snow bunnies.
Coretta
So-
Scott was from the South. When do you ever see one of these run to Hollywood with a black woman from the South who stands on civil rights? You niggas don't want Coretta Scott because they hold
don't
y'all
want
bitch
Coretta
ass
Scott.
accountable.
Yeah.
Oh God,
You-
fuck
yeah,
off,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah, you want the Coretta Scott, but then you go to the niggas that would bash her. All right. Anyway.
Yeah. They have a whole thing on the Daily Wire saying her husband shouldn't even had no holiday. That nigga who they all fuck with, Charlie Kirk, was like, that was actually an adulterer. Fuck that. I want my girl to be like Coretta Scott. That's all aesthetics.
Your bitch ass.
Yeah, bitch ass.
please.
So basically what happened was, I guess they were out drinking or whatever. They got into an altercation.
Was this after or before the stepping?
No, this was
performance?
before all this, right?
Remember when it was this after before the stepping? Remember that nigga was drunk as shit in the thing?
Oh yeah.
Nigga was in them weak ass dance.
I think it might have been after.
That's that unemployed dance, nigga.
That nigga was doing step moves like he was a
Yo,
cop.
my wife pay for
Nigga,
it.
every alpha was frying this nigga.
Nah, cause he's like
Goof
actually,
ass nigga.
bro.
That
Without
was
the
the beginning of the
muscles,
downfall.
he's the lamest nigga I've ever.
I think that
seen,
happened
but you
first,
can
and then
know.
this dropped right after.
Yeah. So I guess the way he was charged was because he was trying to like push her in the car. We can see her
Let's
here.
see it.
So like he's like lifting her up and trying to like push her in the car, and she's not budging.
Look kind of forced.
See, maybe like
Yeah.
that first one.
Yeah, that first one.
Then take
they
your
got
hands
her.
off
They
that
got
white
him on
woman
third
game.
degree.
Oh, now that you're not in
So
the,
they walked
it
off.
didn't even
right?
work.
He's like, okay, I'm done. He's trying to pull away from it. He just running. He's like, get off of me. He just ran. It's just like multiple angles of this nigga just running down the street. It's like,
What, this nigga
Boy,
coon
stop
chip
fucking
cooking?
with these white women.
This nigga
You wouldn't have to
coon
do
chip
no
clock.
shit like this.
This nigga, imagine
And
me
she's still chasing his ass.
Johnathan!
just running.
Oh,
Johnathan,
yeah,
no!
yeah.
I can't be seen! I can't be seen!
Look at this nigga in a robe.
Yo,
nigga.
get that nigga that 10-day contract.
Look at
for
this
the
one
race.
about to get hit by a
Killers,
Toyota!
Going, bend the corner.
Oh my
alley.
god. This corner crazy.
Yo, this nigga
Where this nigga grow up at? Wait.
Yo, this nigga just came to his senses on
Why
live
was he
TV.
running? I've never
Just to
seen
get
this
away from
shit.
that.
You want to know
situation.
why?
Yeah.
It's because his dumb ass. What
That's
the
the
fuck we
best
just
shit
seen?
you could have did.
Yes, but you're too late because
too
you're
late.
already with the white woman.
You already
too late.
with it.
You can't be with the white woman. Then the shit start going left. Then you realize, yo, drunk ass, now you got your hands on her.
Yeah.
Now you realize, oh shit, she about to say I'm gonna have her hands on her. Get away from me, nothing happen.
You gonna hit sticker off you.
There's not security cameras. What's wrong with chasing me?
And then can I point this out too?
Yeah.
This is what they do to niggas like you.
Yeah.
Nigga, they got 16
Yo,
different
he's
camera angles on your
gone.
bitch. They don't even get this shit for murder, nigga.
Yo,
they don't have. This is the clearest
gone,
footage
yo.
I've ever seen.
This
Yeah,
nigga
yeah.
running like he just committed a murder.
This
Yeah.
the clearest CCTV footage I've ever seen
yes,
in my
for
life. Look at
anything.
this
For
nigga. I know what type
anybody
of
else.
socks this nigga got on.
Yeah. For anybody else, that's potato footage. You would
Yeah,
never
on
see
TV.
that. You would never see
all
that.
these crimes.
Tom Holland, nigga, they wouldn't even be able to tell it was
Nigga,
that
they
nigga. They would
like
thought that
that.
nigga was Timothy Chalamet. Jesus.
They sniped that nigga Charlie Kirk in broad daylight. We still don't know who did it.
Yeah.
We still don't know what he looked like. They gave us a 144p potato footage. They got 4K this nigga running
Yeah.
from this white woman because he
So-
realized too late
Yeah, it's
that
too
it's about
late,
to go to
gang.
court.
Did
So-
he do
so-
that shit?
So after that footage came out, they went to trial, and I guess they got him on third degree. Let me check what it was. Actually,
They got you on. They got your man.
They get your mans. They got him on third degree reckless assault, and then he was guilty of harassment because I guess there was some text messages after the situation and all this extra stuff that
Third
kind of like
degree reckless assault.
yeah. So let me look up the definition of reckless assault. Reckless assault is a criminal charge where a person causes physical injury, bodily harm to someone else, not by planning it, but by acting with a conscious and severe disregard for substantial, unjustifiable risk.
Severe. This nigga was running away and they got your ass, bro. Stay away
So-
from these white women, gang. Like,
He was
They-
too deep in, bro.
Too
Once
deep
you
in.
trying to lift Shorty and
not
push Shorty in
with
the
not planning it. So when you lifted her and pushed her in the car, that was the reckless assault. I guess.
you could have
No,
dead
it was
just been like,
probably also when you walked away and
Muffed her
tried,
ass.
tried to fucking push her.
no,
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like it was like a dog or something.
I will say that. Like,
Yeah.
even that, like, niggas not even wired to put their hands on women. Like,
No.
So, like,
Bro, just
Yeah.
like I wouldn't even,
How about you
I wouldn't
not
even
even-
muff no shorty that hard on some, because
The best thing for you to do in that situation, if she's not getting in the car, just be like, all right, don't get in the car. Just
don't
That's
get
walk
the
the
car,
fuck
man.
away.
Nigga, drive
Why
off.
Why you trying
nigga.
to?
like you could
Fuck.
literally just be like, "Hey, you good?" Bye.
Stay your ass
Driver,
right here,
let's dip.
If you're nice,
Yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna call
picking
you
her
an
up
Uber.
like
Or
a
I'm
baby
gonna say,
putting
or
her in the
boom,
car.
you can have an Uber. I got you. I'm
I'ma
Johnathan
find my
fucking
way.
Major.
Yes.
Like,
You
what,
get
nigga,
Uber.
I'm rich.
I'll
Yeah.
find my way home. She not listening. Okay, don't fucking muff the girl and run away from her.
Just don't
Yeah.
touch her,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
And get away
Yeah.
from the white.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah.
Man.
Keep the white women away from you. And so after that situation,
And
he
you
got charged or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He was dropped from Marvel. He was supposed to do the thing is, it's crazy. Avengers the Kang Dynasty was supposed to drop before Doomsday. So that would have been like really, really big for this nigga.
Nah, they was set for that.
Fried. Cut his whole
Friday.
shit.
Killed it.
And people were supporting him.
No more Kang the Conqueror.
Bro, I remember at that time he was like one of the most popping actors at that time
Yeah,
that
for
was
sure.
coming up.
Yeah, it was new.
Yep.
And he was like there now where
Yep.
it
So
derailed his career and people were still supporting him.
He was literally like one of the most popping actors.
He was like literally everywhere.
yep. I wouldn't even like doubt that he would have probably been in Sinners. if
So
this
how
shit-
did he even get to this Daily Wire shit?
I couldn't fucking tell you. So after all his shit got derailed, right? Mm-hmm. I haven't seen him in any movies.
Nope.
None.
He got blackballed out of Hollywood. That's what they do to your black ass, nigga.
And then out of nowhere, I'm on YouTube, by the way. This is how I found this shit out. I'm on YouTube. I get an ad. I'm like, it seems like a pretty decent movie. And then I start hearing the dialogue. What the fuck is this shit? I see this nigga Johnathan Majors. I'm listening to the trailer. Can we look at the trailer, bro?
Let's take a look. What's the
Dear
name of this
God.
fuck ass movie?
This movie is called Run, Hide, Fight, Infidels.
They made it. This is, I think, the second version of this movie because Ben Shapiro and them at the Daily Wire have produced another movie called Run, Hide, and Fight, where I think it was about a school shooting was the main plot of the
Were they
movie.
white?
The victim in it was like a white woman.
Oh, the victim.
But like it was, I'm pretty sure it was Muslim terrorists or some shit.
Okay.
whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Because they usually the ones that shoot up schools.
So now we're getting the
Let's see this
extra
trailer.
Muslim focused one.
Yeah, so they dropped this trailer. And I seen people talking about it beforehand, but I didn't really like look at the trailer. I'm like, okay, I'll see what like role Johnathan Majors is playing. Dear God, press play.
Your country is beneath contempt.
We who love and serve Allah fought back against the Americans and the Zionists from the scourge of secularism and the lands of unbelief.
What the fuck?
Anyone gonna listen to Captain Saunders tomorrow? The retired Delta Force soldier with a new book out.
He's the polar opposite of those brain-dead protesters.
Given the current climate, should Blake Saunders even be allowed on campus?
God's
Mr. Saunders is a close
solidarity.
personal friend of Chancellor Friedman. This is a decision I cannot fight.
There are three ways Islam will conquer the West. Through immigration, through the wombs of our women.
Rewind it back.
Let's go back to the money shot.
Brain-dead protesters.
Given the current climate, should Blake Saunders even be allowed on campus? Mr. Saunders is a close personal friend of Chancellor Friedman. This is a decision I cannot fight.
There are three ways Islam will conquer the West.
This is how we
Through immigration, through the wombs of our women, and by using our nation's freedoms against us.
Yo, this nigga.
We start.
There
We gotta
are three
cut this
ways
nigga
that
off.
so
Islam can take over the country. Integration. Did he say integration or immigration?
No, immigration.
Immigration
Through the
wombs of our women.
Our women.
How, like,
You read that script and you was like, I'm a
Yeah.
I see the mission.
I gotta eat.
Yo, Johnathan Majors, bro, you are literally
There are
like,
three
Alan,
ways.
No, tell that nigga
No,
what he is.
you're a bitch ass. I'm gonna tell you
no,
why you
yeah,
was
like-
like, in all seriousness, you're a bitch ass nigga because after that shit happened with that white girl, there was so many niggas that was supporting you still. When you got dropped by all corporate companies with your acting career and they want the shit, there was still red pill niggas saying like, he didn't do the shit. He didn't, he guilty. Even a lot of black people still advocating and supporting you because guess what?
Black
We
man.
seeing this new
Yep.
black man that's up and coming. He in Creed with Michael B. Jordan. He was at, I think he was at the Oscars giving the speech. I'm like, bro, this nigga up and coming is fire. Then he lost all his shit, still getting support. Then he goes on the little press run. You see the nigga on BET talking about this is how we protect our black women. This is how much Megan means to me. You marry the black woman. You try to get your black supporters back, even though everyone's supporting you.
He's still with Megan Good?
They married. Yes.
He's still with Megan Good?
They're married.
And she let him do shit like this?
They're married.
Megan, I swear to God.
Mind you, he had a movie. The nigga was in. It's not like he had no movies. He did Magazine Dreams, and that was the one where he was bodybuilding. Mind you,
Megan Good.
Yes,
married.
Megan Good.
Yes.
Married. Mind you,
I didn't even know.
he was still in the movie. The movie went good. Everyone was like, "We're back, and Johnathan Majors are back. We're supporting an amazing actor." That's done. You decide to pick up a Daily Wire film.
A Daily Wire film.
You are like,
and I see when I posted a video of this, the amount of dumb ass Nick. I mean, he gotta eat, bro. He gotta eat, man.
You niggas is just
Saya.
You gotta eat.
It gotta be, bro.
CIA.
Bro, 60% of the fucking 60% of all our conversations on the internet is AI anyway.
Yeah.
And I understand it because, like, if you don't see, like,
it's just a movie, man. Why y'all so pressed? It's just a movie.
It's very hard to be like it's just a movie when the people who are behind it.
Have y'all noticed the incline of Islamophobia in this country so far?
Take this nigga and throw him off the side of a volcano.
No, on Jesus.
My problem
Cut this nigga legs off.
You're fall from grace.
There's 3 ways that Islam's gonna conquer the West. Okay. Negro who was brought here, whose ancestors were brought here on a slave ship, talking about how Islam's gonna conquer the West. Do you think a black person wrote those lines for him to say it? Or do you think a raging white supremacist?
Ben Shapiro probably did it himself.
A raging white supremacist wrote those lines for him to say it. You know how I know that is because Daily Wire is a raging white supremacist organization. Daily Wire also produced the hour and 30 documentary saying that George Floyd died to a fentanyl overdose.
And
despite the fact that the nigga who murdered him is in jail for
it's just a movie. He need to get paid.
It's just
how is it just a movie if the niggas who are making the movie actually die about this racism?
I don't understand. Like I'm seeing yo fake ass go on these dumb. I'm not even gonna say dumb. You going on these round tables. When it comes to that bread, bro, y'all niggas like abandon any sign of what the fuck y'all was talking about in personal.
Only niggas that knew what the fuck they was talking about at that table. What? When was he? He did the shit with Lee and them, right? It was Chopper and them. It wasn't Lee.
But what round table?
It was a round table with him and Ali Chopper.
It was hella
that other nigga. It was hella black like actors.
Him and Ali Chopper had got into it because they was arguing about Christianity and all this bullshit and talking about how, oh my God, Megan she saved me and this and that, and this is like
suck a and then you
suck a.
Ben Shapiro's fucking media company, the Daily Wire, is facing severe financial and audience pressures marked by significant traffic declines, restructuring, and layoffs. Analytics report shows that Shapiro's monthly YouTube viewership dropped roughly 85% to 90% from past weeks. Audience decline. Third-party metrics show Ben Shapiro's monthly video views dropped from over 170 million down to roughly 22 million. The Daily Wire cut 13% of its workforce because Ben Shapiro is King Israel, and his white supremacist audience that he spent the last 15 years cucking himself over to like a bitch likes Nick Fuentes more than they like him.
Yep.
Why?
So they're not fucking with his pro-Israel takes. That's why he lost Candace Owens.
I was gonna say
Candace Owens burnt that nigga, said I'm gonna go do my own shit and pretend like I give a fuck about Gaza because he can't get away from dick sucking Israel. And guess who Israel doesn't like? Muslims. Guess who's been winning in elections very popularly in America on combating Israel? A lot of Muslim candidates. Zohran Mamdani just won. Abdul El Sayed just won. Ilhan Omar won her shit again.
Is Malak Heroes?
She's not.
No, the other dude.
But she's brown.
It's another
same shit. Omar Fateh. In Minnesota, I think he just won a primary.
And we see this common theme when it comes to that, because everything you listed out with the Daily Wire just completely like they're done.
Yeah,
there's a common theme with all these companies. Whenever their shit, and we talk about it all the time, whenever their shit is going horrible, where do they run to?
What do they run? A nigga.
Psyop. You're willing. Why?
Did you hear what he said in the trailer? He's way better than those protesters.
those
brain
dead protesters.
The brain dead
Brain dead protesters. And then what sign did they have?
Gaza solidarity.
Not only that, you just said he's a good nigga because he's not like those dumb blacks that be out in the field protesting civil rights, because they would be protesting the Daily Wire and people who support them. Also, gang, we're talking about a media entity that stirred up propaganda to drive down the approval rating of Black Lives Matter. So in an era where these brown people, who are Americans, by the way, are winning,
all Americans,
what does the propaganda outlet do? Islam is taking over the West and it's gonna fuck your white women.
What are you?
Do you understand how bad? That's not a line that
and they got the nigga to say it.
They
got the nigga to say it.
No,
the nigga with the salt and pepper beard, nigga, they damn near got you looking like fucking.
Because
he's delivering this line.
It's not just
he's
the movie.
trying to deliver this line.
It's not just the movie because okay, so example, one battle after another had the theme of basic just white supremacy and how white people behind closed doors have this fetish for black women. You can look at that and be like, that's odd, but it has a central theme and a central message to show you why those people are wrong, and it's telling you through that storytelling, through film. When you're looking at something like this, from his opening line is the 3 ways why Islam is going to conquer the West. One, it's propaganda because look at who's funding your shit, and look at the companies that's doing this. Also, too, I can look at this movie, gang. There's not finna be no central message as to why this is bad. No, y'all niggas are trying to put out a message as to why there shouldn't be brown people in this country.
That's
literally why.
They had
this isn't just a movie.
Gang, they had to say Allah on a prayer mat in the first 10 seconds of the fucking thing.
There is no what are we talking?
There's no with bullet casing. And then you heard, I'm pretty sure he said something about death to America. It's literally like, how do we make the most propaganda filled shit at a time where not only are racial tensions and ethnic tensions like in this country are so fucking high, how do we make the most propaganda-filled shit about Muslims? Here it is.
Is
like literally.
Yeah, and guess what's happening? What? Today it's August, September, October, November. Midterms or in November.
Oh yeah.
So you're trying to scare the American public to not vote for.
And we know because
death to America, as if that's like a regular slogan and not because the fact that we just bombed all that shit, killed a whole bunch of kids down in Iraq.
No, I'm about to say this gets funnier when we talk about the actual political messaging, what the actual right wing is doing right now, because they're not even trying to hide it.
They're squirming.
Let's watch a little bit more of this, and then like the next time you say some crazy shit.
Yeah, let's just. I haven't
through immigration,
a foreign threat
of our women.
That's the great replacement theory, by the way.
Yeah,
just white supremacy, neo-Nazi
shit. Freedoms against us.
Ooh.
Hey guys, how many black people y'all done seen?
Are you paying attention?
Besides Johnathan.
Him. Security.
Oh my God! Yo,
he about to be the first casualty.
The jokes write themselves.
He about to literally write themselves. Some fighter is about to scope this nigga.
I thought that was cuff him at first. That ain't cuff him.
Yeah, I thought that was West Side Gun. Here, go ahead.
Nigga said I.
God is great.
Bar.
The great Satan, America.
Is he dressed like Zoran Mamdani?
Yeah.
Wow.
He'd be bombing up a school in a suit and tie.
The bodies of women are not pure, and the men's souls are unclean.
You know how many brown people you've seen do this?
Dangerous. Their goals are not in this life, but the next.
I got friends here. I can't just leave. Listen to me.
In the law, we cannot.
What the fuck, nigga? What, bro?
Inallah.
Inallah, you slit the girl's. Bro, what are you fucking talking about? Like what are we? Who wrote the script? Who wrote it?
This is some like a Birth of a Nation type.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Like, no, bro.
That's exactly what this is.
Oh my God, bro.
First of all, there's 2 black people in this entire movie as of y'all preview. One of them is in real life, and like, well, can we say that? COON. One of them is in real life COON.
The other one is a fat ass security guard that looked like EDP.
Yeah.
By the way,
these are two black. No, like, I'm just calling it a spade a spade. They're fighting for the American way. They're fighting for America. Basically just fighting for a bunch of white people because the white people are scared that they're going to be replaced by the Muslim Zoran Mamdani type that gonna come in, take your women, and
they show.
Look at this nigga Zoran. This is Zoran. That's literally Zoran Mamdani. That's Zoran. That's literally. That's Hassan Piker's like.
That's Hassan Piker, Zoran Mamdani,
every single day.
Abdullah Zayed, all in one.
What about?
And you want to know what's so funny? So there was a mass shooting at that In-N-Out in
Yep. White guy. Yep.
So mind you, all the M60s and all the brown people that you're seeing loading up these weapons. Mass shooting in Twin Falls, Idaho, at the newly opened In-N-Out.
Who shot Charlie Kirk, by the way?
Twin Falls, Idaho has an estimated population of about 55 to 57,000 people. The city features a median age. I haven't even read the thing that is the punchline of this, but I'm so confident that the median age is 35.1 years old. Population split roughly 50-50 male female. An ethnic breakdown of rough 69 to 74% white, 17 to 28% Hispanic. They don't even list black.
Oh my God.
Or Western Asian.
Okay.
So they got white, Hispanic, Western Asian. They don't even got black.
They don't have Western Asian on here.
Oh,
let's wrap this nigga Johnathan up.
In-N-Out Burger.
Can we get some
3 people
final
were killed.
words for Johnathan Major?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Final words. Alan, what's your final words?
My final words is USPS, Amazon, and any delivering service is hiring you, bitch ass.
Yeah.
You can choose your profession.
You've killed your whole
You've
shit.
killed
You
it,
killed your
bro.
whole shit.
And through, like, there is no, like, oh,
You
yeah, I
fucking
could play
goofy.
victim of being a black man and a white woman set me up. No. This is the type. Look at this nigga.
Look at
this
this
is
nigga.
This is who you are, bro.
This who you are.
I just read this Reddit article. It's literally hilarious. They literally said 6 years ago, Johnathan Majors was poised to become Marvel's next big villain. Today he's starting in Daily Wire's Run Fight, playing a former Delta. Like, bro, it's like you had such a good run. Niggas believed in you. You were supposed to be a Tom Holland. You were supposed to be a next Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Shit, you worked with Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, you was.
You were supposed
That's
to
no
be this next
exaggeration.
idol for black people.
Yep.
Now you are advocating for the removal of
This
brown
is what
people
we
in
gonna
our
remember
country.
you for.
This is what we remember you for.
It's
This is what you
poetry.
have become.
It's-
Didn't he almost like
very,
die
like-
on this set?
Yes,
These white
yeah.
people were like,
And
I
they
don't
didn't
give
give
no
a
fuck.
fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cause you're a fuck.
Yeah. They're like, they have multiple scenes that I've seen in this trailer that, like, bro, it shows brown people shooting up schools.
That's statistically inaccurate.
I was
That's
gonna say, like,
statistically
bro,
inaccurate.
let's go through the last 10. I guarantee you.
White man,
I
white man,
guarantee
white
you
man,
three.
white
White man,
man.
white man, white man, white man.
Islam's gonna take, and mind you, name me one of these brown candidates who ran on Islam.
Yo, you supposed to be Black Iron Man, nigga. Nigga, you like, what is you doing, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? You supposed to
Nigga up, bro.
Yeah,
You're
damn,
fucking
bro.
fried. Your career's fried. And niggas not wasting no more
The
time.
Daily
on your bitch
Wire
ass.
is
You
where
over it.
people go to die.
To die,
generally,
nigga.
where failed actors go to die, where failed media pundits go to die. And yeah, Johnathan Majors, you've fucked it with your black base. We will see to it that continues to be the case. Because you don't deserve nothing less if you can't look at a script. In the first line, they're gonna have you, this is gonna be the big one. You're gonna say the 3 ways that Islam's gonna take over the West. Like, we haven't been bombing their shit.
Like, you really
and some brown niggas said we should have health care. That's the way that they're taking over the way. They're using our freedoms against us. Their freedom to speak and exist in a country that says they care about freedom is actually taking something away from you, you insecure little white boy. Shouldn't you hate brown people? And here's Johnathan Majors, the blackface, to indoctrinate you into it.
Why are y'all
you should
so
feel horrible.
okay? Yeah,
And your career should never recover from this.
No, I shouldn't. You've lost all personal dignity and shame.
Yeah, stay away from them drugs, kids.
Stay away from, we're talking about white
crack,
women.
cocaine, yes, and white women.
Male monsters.
So we You want to know another nigga who should stay off the weed? Although he probably should smoke something. Maybe it'll give him some more common sense. Let's talk quickly about Royce White. It's the game of non-fucking issues being stirred up by white supremacists and having dumbass Negroes who are thinking their mind or making the calculation, I'm really going to where the culture is at. You see where the people feeling. And in actuality, all they've done is like make Peter Thiel have a wet dream somewhere. Because the more that you can have a dumb fuck nigga distracting the masses with something that's not affecting them, you don't pay attention to the fact that these niggas are about to go take Greenland because they want it, and that will affect you. So like, literally, I'm not joking. There was actually Trump and them is like the Greenland government is like trying to give them serious warnings because Trump and them are trying to like land people there and start taking resources. Without even like, and that's gonna prompt God knows what happens if that happens. So
we're already in World War III.
So we have white supremacy. Mind you, okay, the government in the United States. So because Islam's taking over the West, the government in the United States is controlled, all three branches, by predominantly white evangelical Christian old people. That is the Supreme Court is Republican, the House is Republican, the Senate is Republican, and they control a lot of state legislatures. All of the above. This is in the heyday of the Trump era. This is supposed to be when the Republicans is getting all the shit they've ever dreamed about done. This has resulted in the multiple deaths via ICE agents, multiple lynchings that are going unsolved, emboldened white supremacists.
And we worry about the trans athlete, Josh.
We're bringing it back again.
2026. Why are
What's
we
the
bringing
percentage of trans athletes?
0.002.
And we bringing it up because why?
Aren't Muslims like 1% of the population?
Yeah.
Whenever we need to bring that up.
Islam's taking over the West.
We gotta look. We looked at Johnathan Majors' personal. You know. We caught a video of him running from a white woman because, you know, he got that snow bunny lust. Lost your career, lost everything. Then you do a Daily Wire film. That says a lot about you.
It's the equivalent. It's like you watch niggas line up and follow the same path.
We look at Royce.
Royce
White is a person I didn't know before.
I still don't know.
A couple days ago.
I couldn't tell you what
came
this
up out
nigga
of
was
nowhere.
like.
I learned about him from my comment section.
It took me 10 minutes to learn his life story.
I've never heard of this nigga prior.
You want to go through it really quick? Because it really is
it's inspiring.
It's inspiring.
It's a dude, just like Johnathan Majors, Jay-Z, Epstein, it's inspiring.
Take us through it.
We'll get there. So, if y'all don't know what happened, Royce White, he just announced that he is transitioning as a woman to apply to be drafted in the WNBA. Let's watch this clip.
Earlier this week, I made the announcement. I'm transgender. I'm a woman. I identify as sometimes identifying as a woman for purposes of basketball, professional basketball. So I'll be declaring for the WNBA draft in 2027 as well. I mean, I think I'd be unstoppable. You know, but I'm a team first guy. You know, I'm a pass first kind of player. I do the little things. You know, I led my team in all 5 major stat categories at Iowa State University. So I do a little bit of everything. I'll do whatever the coach needs me to do. I'll do whatever the girls need me to do. I think the WNBA could come out and make a definitive statement about guys with a pair of balls playing in the women's association. But you know, hey, that'd be probably too much like right. So, and I don't want to be discriminated against. No, I want fair treatment. I'm a black, I'm a young black, hopefully United States senator. That would like a fair chance to participate as a sometimes identifying as a trans.
So he's running for Senate.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get to that.
We'll get to it, yeah.
Now, stay with me. We look at these. When you look at talking points like this and propaganda being spewed to you, you have to look at who's doing it. You have to look at their path.
Yeah.
Can we go on to the next clip?
I realized my fear of flying really wasn't a fear of flying. It was the transgender trapped inside of me, caged inside of me, that gave me an aversion to small spaces. I think there are plenty of people out there who have that makes perfect
sense.
So after you got your headlines, you got all the media coverage,
you decide to then go put on a wig. He's been posting it all over Instagram, been going on all type of media circuits with this wig.
Iowa State
talking about how he's
University.
genuinely transitioning.
Iowa State University is 54 to 55% male and 69 to 77% white.
He talks about
It's the same university Caitlin Clark went to.
Now, you talk about the WNBA,
Yeah.
and you insinuate you would go there because you would dominate because you see them as already less than. That's already step one. When you look at Royce White in the NBA, he came from Iowa State.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't talk about the fact, he didn't talk about the league.
No, let's go through his stats.
Why
He
we didn't
did
talk,
say college. He immediately went to. I didn't know.
he said Iowa State. Why didn't you talk about the league? Because he only.
You see, he was on the Rockets.
You know, NBA, like when you make it to the NBA, that's a huge feat,
Yeah,
man.
why didn't you talk about it, Alan?
He didn't talk about it because he only played for one season.
Oh.
He was 23. He averaged a whopping 3 minutes.
Ooh.
Game.
How many games did he play in that one season?
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
3?
Oh, yeah, he had 0 points.
Yeah.
He didn't put up a point in the National Basketball
He didn't
Association.
score a bucket.
Not a bucket.
No, he was just there for shit.
He didn't score a bucket in the National Basketball Association.
Nope.
So you have to talk about Iowa State. You have to talk about your college.
He didn't score a single
Real
point.
He didn't score a single bucket.
He didn't score
also,
one,
too.
not even a free throw.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't score a bucket when you're too busy beating your wife.
Oh,
that too.
shit.
Royce White. Royce White.
Yeah. No. Talk about it. Talk about it. Yeah. But there's a lot. Man, he has a story.
When
on
you
it,
can't
for
put a
sure.
ball in the hoop, you can sure put your fist
In
So,
a-
son, this is what happens to you when you put your dumb ass in the media for a non-issue that should have never been an issue. We would not be talking about Royce White, bitch ass.
White.
Hold on, wait.
He
Yeah,
beat
no,
it.
we got to continue. No, because there's
He has more
Stipulation.
domestic violence incidents than points in the league.
Yep, stipulations.
Royce, yeah, mind you, a nigga running for Senate.
And he's running for Senate?
Oh no, this is the second time he's running.
Second time.
He's running
He
twice?
lost in 2024.
Yep.
The restraining order his ex-wife has on.
Wait. No, because y'all gotta hear this.
You gotta hear it.
Listen, you gotta hear this.
The restraining order is it's not 1 year.
Nope,
It's not 1 year. It's not 2 years.
Nope.
It's 50 years. It's 50 years.
This nigga got
A 50-year I've never heard that before.
He has a 50-year.
What did he do?
His wife got him on a 50-year, or his ex-wife has him on a 50-year restraining order.
That is
And his son.
ladies.
His son.
For 4 years. So he has one for his son.
You're running
And
for,
for that.
Senate. They have one presidential term and half a century worth of distance from you.
In order for the
Legally required for the
The next time you're
The
able to
judge.
contact your ex-wife, I will be 76.
We'll be dead.
76.
If we being real, we gonna be dead. 76 before he can talk to his ex-wife.
His kid is gonna be older than all of our parents next time he get the phone call, shorty.
In order, this is what the court.
How did you get a 50-year restraining?
In order for protection, the judge pointed to testimony about an incident in which White was accused of grabbing and shoving his son into a metal basketball rack. The order said the alleged abuse occurred during a basketball practice at the boys' school in Hopkins. That's the average basketball dad because they abuse their kids. But let's go on to it. Where White had been a volunteer assistant coach. White played his senior year of high school basketball for Hopkins High School before going on to playing in college and a brief professional career in the NBA and leagues in Canada
Ain't
and
that
Europe.
just like a sorry ass basketball dad?
The boy called his
I'm gonna take you to my high school and you're playing shit.
and you're
so
gonna
I'm
play
shove
that.
you in the
and then
fucking rack.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
That'll teach him.
The boy called his mother immediately after the incident and sounded distraught, and the records say, "I didn't beat my son. I didn't leave any bruises or marks," White said, explaining he was exercising firm discipline. Firm discipline to not see your kid for 4 years and your ex-wife.
Yeah, you
50.
disciplined. You got what you wanted, gang.
Yeah.
Big discipline.
The judge also says she saw a photo which the woman, his ex-wife, showed a picture of visible bruising on her upper left arm and a swollen lip, which the woman said came from White slapping her. The order also says that White showed up at his ex-wife home on the day former Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman was fatally shot.
White, who was run for office in Minnesota multiple times, conveyed his concerns about the safety of her and their kids, giving his involvement in politics made him a public figure. Mind you,
no one knows you.
Mind you, no one knows you, and he used that excuse to get out the fact that his ex-wife already put a restraining order on him, which he then broke again.
Yeah.
According to the court documents, his ex-wife says White became angry when she didn't follow his instructions. She refused to go with him and said he became physical with her. The documents go on to say she ran up to a bathroom where their daughter was showering and locked herself in that room. He then left with their son. So when we there's more.
There's so much more.
Including there's another one where the shit with practice, another basketball practice, the nigga chased his son, grabbed him by the neck.
We're also talking about a nigga, which what he was mentioning in this video, in this thing. Partly the reason why Royce got let go from the NBA is because one, he was shit. He wasn't good enough, right? On top of being shit and not good enough to take a lot of time or spend a lot of time in the NBA, they couldn't get much trade value for him. One, two, the bitch ass nigga's actually scared of flying. He's scared of planes. And they didn't know that until he was in the league. So once they found that out, there's no fucking reason for you to, like, what are we going to do with you? You're shit at basketball.
20-hour drive.
You're shit at basketball, and you can't, like, maybe if it was Shaq or something, he's scared of flying. Okay,
so
Shaq,
that's why he was
Shaq to the games. This is a man.
His great response was, I was scared of flying because it was the trans.
That he's trying to make it a joke when it was like, no, bitch ass nigga, you're such a 6'8" bitch that you were scared of flying and you were shit at basketball. So they let your weak ass go after 3 games played with 0 points put up.
With 0 points.
You are the sorriest level of a man. I want, like, there are so many levels to this conversation. Nigga. I know you're going to talk about your shit. I want to, because I don't really want to talk about EDP, but like,
no, we can talk about it.
I want to merge it a bit.
Okay.
Because it genuinely is like what I gauged from that EDP documentary I watched is there is a level of disgusting, vile, downright ignorant, lazy
bottom feeder
men.
Yeah.
Royce is one of them. EDP's one of them, and whoever think they cool niggas, y'all one of them. Johnathan Majors is one of them.
Yep.
We are talking about a nigga. You are so fucked. You know you're fucked. You know why you know you're fucked? Because at some point you loved that ex-wife, Royce.
Yep.
You loved her. You really did love her at some point. You know why? Because you put a baby in her. Y'all had a child. And at some point, something switched in her, whether it was your weak ass career, whether it was the fucking anything that happened in your family, whether it was you was getting fucked on and you was too scared to actually say, you know, in my head, I think I am gay. I am this way. Regardless of what happened to your life, you chose cope. You chose, I'm going to cope through absolutely everything, and in the process, not only destroy my entire fucking family, destroy my own legacy, and now you've destroyed your namesake even the more to where niggas who didn't know you before, no one gave a fuck about Royce. Royce was in his own little bubble, in his own incel head. Now everybody is now watching.
Yep.
How much of a vile human you are, and this is how you've decided to live your life for the duration of your weak ass, sorry ass.
He put another video up with the wig. I wasn't even gonna bother to put it up here. He's talking about how he's received a numerous amounts of hate he's never experienced.
You never, because nobody knew who
death threats.
Nobody knew who
he said. He said that the left is so terrible because how they threaten.
You are terrible for beating your wife.
Yeah.
Fuck all that, bro. I'm so tired of this. The WNBA conversation has been making my blood boil. Because how did we get here? How did we get to the WNBA? How is this? A lot of people probably like, what the fuck? The WNBA, the Women's National Basketball Association, it's been under fire recently. You know why it's been under fire? Let's talk about what it really is. The WNBA is putting up historic numbers.
Historic.
The WNBA is very entertaining.
Like we called it.
Like we said it would
3
be
years
if you
ago.
put some fucking marketing budget, anything, money. We said it would be. It would blow up, and it has blown up. What has that done? That makes people upset. That makes men upset. They don't make transgenders upset. They don't give a fuck. that makes men upset, right? Yep. The same men that tell the WNBA players they don't deserve the money. The same men that tell the WNBA players that they too manly. The same men that say that y'all will get beat on by any nigga in the league. It makes those men upset, right? How do we get here? White women, historically, what do white women do fucking historically? White women historically suck the dicks of misogynist men that don't give a fuck about you.
Yep.
Historically, that's what they do. They are enablers. Historically, right? Sophie Cunningham, a WNBA player, came out recently and was like, basically has completely aligned herself with MAGA, with Trump supporters, with Christian nationalism, and with the Christian sentiment that a boy got to be a boy and a man, and a woman got to be a woman. Okay, cool. Where has that led her? That has led her to literally directly discriminating and talking about trans people and saying, no, y'all shouldn't be able to do this. I just don't think they should be in women's sports. I just don't think they should be in.
With Riley Gaines.
She was flicked up with Riley Gaines, the woman who fucking got 5th place in that fucking race. You was nowhere near finna win or about to win. No, you're shit.
Yeah, 5th place just tied with a trans woman, and they made her a celebrity.
Tied with a trans woman. She got 5th place and tied. Non-issues. This is what, but we have to talk about her.
What's her name again?
Riley Gaines.
Riley Gaines.
We have to talk about hurt people, right? Sophie Cunningham takes the picture with Riley Gaines. Sophie Cunningham is sitting here saying these things about trans people. And now here's the conversation. Now it's starting to fester. Oh, you know, men and women's sports. Only, Where's the line of trans people, JJ? Where's the line of trans people throwing on their wigs and saying, hey, I'm ready to declare?
I'm not gonna lie, since I've been conscious, it's been about 6 years of this same fear that's been thrown on the internet. Even dumbass niggas who pretend that they're looking more sane by cucking themselves to white supremacists when they're like, well, I just don't, I just kind of feel weird about the men and women's sport. Maybe we should exercise. Where is it? For the last 6-7 years.
For the last 6 years.
For the last 6-7 years, I've been hearing that if the world's going more trans and these people are just going to start going in these women's sports and dominating. And when has it happened?
Who has it been for the last 6 years? Who is it always? Men.
Yep.
The same niggas that, guess what? Have a motive. What's the motive? They already hated the WNBA. They don't want to see y'all niggas blow up. They're misogynist. They don't like women in general.
Yep.
So here we are making the issue about a population that is 0.000 or 0.002% of the population. Mm-hmm. And here it is. Men are the ones putting on the weight. Men.
Yeah.
Men that have never, ever, they don't know shit about gender. They don't know shit about none of this shit. It's men that's doing it.
There has never been a man that has transitioned into a woman that went into a woman's sport and completely dominated.
Never. It's never happened.
Never happened.
And every instance that they've tried to pull that happen, it turns out that the woman was cis gender because women.
Because that's another thing.
Women who are cisgender also have varying levels of testosterone and estrogen and different levels of physical ability, which is why they be hooping the same. It is a non-issue, but my thing that's so funny to me is that I would do you one better. I could tell you that a nigga like him could throw on a wig, go into a college sports setting with a bunch of women, dominate them, get every scholarship. Now the social harm that happens is these women who are there and they want to have their scholarships, they want to play professional, they're taking that opportunity. It's an unfair advantage. I would take that across this country before I'd take the bigger social problem that we're not talking about, which is domestic violence.
Yeah.
Bro, and
your entire personality at this point is I'm gonna be this trans character because I'm gonna point out how
and that's harmful.
We're not talking about it. It's so harmful because look at what it does.
It's not harmful that you got a 50-year restraining order.
It's not harmful that you're the very nigga who literally is the reason for women's rights and suffrage movements.
Yeah,
you beat your fucking wife and got a 50-year restraining order.
50 restraining order.
Half a century restraining.
Child.
A judge granted a half of a century restraining order against you. And you're telling me that the social problem is trans women.
But like Matt said,
your straight ass got a half a century. I've never heard of a half a century.
No, it's cold. It's like that's the best way to spread propaganda. Is to like literally escape everything you've done and make sure. Oh yeah, we need a villain.
Jonathan Majors.
Why don't Royce just nigga declare for the NBA?
Again.
Oh. But we know A, you wouldn't fucking make it. B, you get fucking rolled even if you did make it.
He's not making a WNBA.
You can't make the WNBA. They're not gonna get your dumb ass.
Congratulations, we just did all this PR for nothing.
Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my God, you saw that nigga?
What he
nigga?
What he
do? The nigga went and was like, instead of, and this is like black man, mind you,
black man
who's never played the sport again.
About, you know, the nigga who is beat his wife, beat his son. All Stephen A. Smith could say is, well, the WNBA, they have to, y'all said directly female. You need to put it directly in the rules and the. We are so caught up in the propaganda.
There's no rule that says women can't be an MLB.
Someone has to be the enemy that we have to literally forget who the messenger,
who the perpetrator.
Can you name to me a sport where it's in the rule book that like this needs to be female, this needs to be male? Even the ones that are segregated based on gender. Because again, like I said
the Olympics didn't even have.
Like I said again, there is no rule in baseball saying a woman can't be in the league. They've started up women professional baseball leagues now. They start up professional softball leagues, but their shits is lit. There's still no rule that says that a woman couldn't play in the league.
You're the lamest niggas of all time.
Genuine, bro, because it goes from.
We're having a conversation about all this shit that's happening in our country. And Stephen A's big grand contribution, the big grand reform that in these people's minds would calm all this anxiety is if all of these sports, all of these leagues and everything specifically was like female, male. We not tolerating all this other shit.
That will
cool.
calm shit down.
So subject them to the genital checks. Subject them to the fucking testosterone and estrogen level checks. Let me know what metric you get on where a cis woman is a little bit too masculine to be competing against the other cis women. Go to full 9 yards if you're gonna talk about the fucking policy.
Yeah, go to full
These
9
bitch ass niggas. No, he's gonna fall off the face of the earth in 3 weeks when he says I'm gonna go and do. He's doing this to get fucking clicks on his podcast. The WNBA is gonna look at you and be like, "Yeah, funny," and then they're gonna move on to their draft. It's gonna be business as usual. You'll never play another professional basketball game again. He's gonna go on fucking the next chapter and get dicked on.
And then also,
Nah, your core about to drop this nigga off the fucking silent planet. Fucking bitch nigga. What the fuck are we talking about? This nigga's literally dying outside. And y'all are still trying to convince niggas that trans people the issue. Muslim people, Islam the issue.
Trans people, bro. We're talking because it's
always the minorities.
It's just as illogical as racism. You'll start off your first argument. Well, they play sports. It's a big threat to sports.
They said the same thing about race.
The percentage is so low that like you couldn't name me 5 trans people that were in the Olympics that won or even participate in the Olympics.
They could.
Or even participate in the NBA or the WNBA. You couldn't name me 5 trans people.
Yeah, you can't name 5 trans people that you've seen in like life.
You can't name me 5 trans people.
You know why? Because half y'all niggas can't even tell. Half y'all niggas What did YG say? What did YG say?
She's a trans woman.
She was a
And shit, gang.
Because and guess what? That's also a social problem that's been created in the mythology of weird ass men.
Yeah.
Because you think that trans people who were born male transition to female, transition to being a woman and presenting, who are already being slaughtered by legislation and by straight ass niggas. You think that they're getting to a point where they meet a straight nigga, they hit it off with the straight nigga, they flirt with the straight nigga, they get into bed, they about to fuck the straight nigga, then they tell them, oh, I'm a trans woman.
And you ain't.
And that's the big world shattering, oh my God, I gotta crash out, I gotta kill, I gotta.
You was with the person the entire time. Why not just be with
Now
her?
I want you. And I'll do it too. To give time and energy to listing off 5 men who have told us that they've experienced that. Now let me go and ask the same women in your lives, how many of them have experienced sexual assault from a straight man?
Ooh. Everyone.
So you niggas are bad at this because
y'all
you
niggas
create
don't do
shit
You're gonna
that
be
doesn't
like,
exist.
You're gonna be like, all right, well, WNBA and you do genital check today, and then as they already do, you have a bunch of men and they're gonna start sexually assaulting the women, and then you're gonna have a bunch of cases pop up, and then we're gonna act like we don't know.
To your point, Josh, of asking men if they had that interaction, and if you did have that interaction, why not just stay with that trans person then? You've had that interaction all
because
the way
other
up
men is in your mind and that told you that it was fucked up.
Exactly.
And that's the whole reason why you've now had a conniption and you're hitting people and going to jail because another man
tricked me.
Another man
tricked you for 5 years, gang?
Said that shit randomly. Mind you, the man you was listening to allegedly was Boss Man D-Lo. Then the nigga you seen Boss Man D-Lo with his dick out, with his butt in the air. Like, these be the niggas y'all listen to. Oh, another man you don't know nothing about. Even YG, even all these celebrities. You don't know what these people do behind closed doors.
Nope.
You know how many niggas Jeffree Star and them niggas have came out and been like, oh yeah, NFL players all the time be fucking and all the time be.
You
think these niggas lying? What do they have to lie for?
Y'all heard about the show Heated Rival?
It's like hockey, right?
The hockey players, they're both two gay main leads, and I haven't seen the show, but I think it's like under the premise of like being DL and playing sports. It was either the director or one of the actors that came out on an interview and was literally saying like, bro, the amount of athletes that hit us up saying that they have to deal with this is insane. Like, and they were literally saying like, please don't say my name. And what is that? And I say that to say because it all like why men even have this issue is because it stems from that one thing is that tiny little concept that all niggas struggle with is that masculinity.
Pride.
You can't even that masculine pride. You gotta go to motherfuckers and be like, I appreciate you, but like please don't ever say my name because you know what comes with that. But on the flip side, you'll see some shit like this and be like, that's that gay shit. Keep that away from me because you haven't internally got.
You want to know how as a straight person I like deal with the concept of like the YG scenario where like because even though statistically a trans woman's gonna be getting assaulted by a straight man before a trans woman is gonna trick a straight man and reveal not up front for their own safety what their gender identity is, but at the very end when I already you know how you handle that situation, how I handle that situation in my mind is like, yeah, I might be attracted to somebody and they turn out to be trans. I know in my mind that I'm not doing dick. I can't do dick. I don't like I'm not attracted to
That's real.
That's all it has to be.
That's all it gotta be.
I don't got a mold on the internet about how, oh my God, there's trans women in the sports. Oh my God, damn, you got.
Okay, you know what? Me personally, my sexuality is this. Like, I fuck with you, but like, I don't really do that. But like, I appreciate you for telling me, you know what I'm saying?
That's all it has to be, bro.
And then we'll beat the shit out. All right.
Because they masculinity tested.
You realize.
Because you're
oh, fuck. I was attracted to that.
I was attracted to a man. Dick. Oh, no. Fuck. Mind you, all these niggas be on Grindr. So my question is.
Don't suck.
Okay.
Bro, it's fine.
Bro, it's
you can do dick. Dog. We don't care. You cannot do dick. We don't care. You can like trans women. We don't care. You can like cis women. We don't care. You can like the nigga. I don't. You want to know what You want to know what I care about?
Go.
What I care about is do what you want to do, gang. Do what you want to do. And if you are having trouble figuring out what you want to do, then have that personal journey yourself. Don't come on the fucking internet and make it a problem about trans people because you can't handle
when
the
Royce
fact
is really having a midlife crisis and he likes.
And he can't see his kid.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You can't see your.
You're running around. You're talking about how ludicrous trans people are, and you're insinuating how it's just this one big mental illness. My nigga.
You have a 50-year restraining order against your kid.
Can we? No. Can we go to the clip real quick? You don't even got to play it. Just go to where he had the wig on, so we can all witness this shit.
Yeah.
We're talking about how trans people have this mental illness.
The living experience.
And they have these identity issues.
You're doing this for a bit, mind you, because you're not relevant.
For a bit.
He's not suffering. I'm going to go out on a limb here. He's not suffering from gender dysphoria. He hasn't consulted a specialist about this. He has not been diagnosed with nothing. Not only that, he's not even actually trying to socially transition. What he is literally doing is a bit because he's a straight nigga. And somehow it is more sane to be a nigga who's not in this sexual orientation, but acting as though you are to prove a point on the internet That's the not mentally insane part. The mentally insane part is living with the experience of having gender dysphoria or being trans.
And the same niggas that a week ago was saying Blackboy Max is gay and down low for putting on a wig. Think this?
Yeah, you see it?
See, he's just trying to point it out.
I've seen people, he was like, shit, if he could do it, I could do it. I'm like,
that shit is like,
oh,
you're right.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah. All right. Hot take. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Hot take. I think any nigga putting his hands on a woman is down low, is wrestling with their sexuality.
Yep.
And the reason why I say that is because me as a straight man who is comfortable in my sexuality and also just not a horrible person, I never put my hands on a woman. Nope. And like part of that reason why I wouldn't put my hands on a woman is because what the fuck? Why would I put my hands on a woman? I'm a man. There's no reason to. I'm not going to hit a woman, right? So just maybe you can just, he's a good guy, whatever. Partly that's why I wouldn't put my hands on a woman. Partly I wouldn't put my hands on women because I like women. That don't really make sense, right?
I've never thought.
A nigga that would put his hands on a woman, a nigga that would punch the shit out of his wife that he had a kid with to the point or to the capacity of getting a 50-year restraining order. You can't like women. You can't like women.
You ain't putting your
that don't make no sense.
You ain't
putting
your hands on them NBA niggas.
Them NBA niggas that kicked you out and took your career from you over the plane.
Playing. You ain't put your hands on them.
That curse you out on the court when you playing bad. That say all these horrible. Why are you not putting your hands on them?
You need a water. You need a
It's
towel.
a power thing.
You need to wipe your ass.
It boils down to a power thing, gang.
Yes.
Maybe you like being dominated, nigga. You like that shit and you mad that your wife can't dominate you, so you feel that you can just put your hands on her, gang.
Bro, it's cool, bro.
She can't dominate you because you 6'8", Royce, but when it come to another nigga that's 7'2" and that's behind you, you fuck with that, Royce.
No,
You like that shit.
I want to see him go the whole 9. If you're going to be trans, we can embrace you, bro. Just let me know when you pop out with
Come on the pod, bro.
Yeah.
Announce your transition.
I was like, don't just announce the transition, bro. Go the whole 9, bro.
Get your bottom surgery, all that.
I want to see the boyfriend. I want to see the boyfriend. I want to see get a nigga with hooping dreams. Maybe y'all can have some D1 kids.
Get you some.
Yeah,
get you
nigga.
some French tips. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna go the whole 9.
I mean, that be the thing, bro.
Cause bro,
this shit is pussy, bro. Y'all niggas is pussy, bro.
Cause it seemed like you want to wear the wig. It seemed like you really
what?
want to go through it.
How? Like it's like the niggas that be like,
and you can't.
Well, you know, the niggas that when we was growing up, them weird ass niggas that'd be like, but if you do gay shit with your socks on, it ain't really gay. What the fuck is y'all niggas talking about? So now we can wear wigs and say I'm a transgender, but that's not really gay.
But Black Boy Max wearing a wig, that nigga gay as hell.
But that nigga gay as hell. Like shut the fuck up, nigga.
But when it comes to supporting,
are you a diva? Are you a
demon?
It's cause
when it comes to supporting, bro, the propaganda and whatever talking points you got, bro, everyone's gonna make that excuse.
It's
fuck up.
Because being gay isn't the word gay is just straight men's substitution for anything I don't like.
Bro, these niggas be down low.
Everything that makes me feel threatened.
This nigga EDP. Oh, I can't. We'll do a segment on it or something. Because I need the clips.
Yeah.
Oh, it's worse. Did you watch it?
No, I saw clips.
Nah, it's worse.
It's so much worse.
Terrible.
Nigga.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
We're going to have to, we might have to put that in like.
Nah, we will. I'm going to do it on stream, to be honest. I ain't going to.
Realistically, I mean, none of this shit matters at the end of the day. What the right wing niggas and all this bullshit, like this is their thing, is that they bring up culture wars, but the culture wars is just a way for them to mainstream their oppression. It's the policies that they want to do at the end of the day that's going to harm people. Yeah, but they have to dress it up and they have to pitch it to us in
shit
something
that pulls on your heartstrings.
Yeah,
and make
something that which I mean, I guess just in turn emboldens white supremacists, because that's really what the values always come back to.
Yeah.
Which is why we don't listen to these people. These niggas across the country have been getting blown the fuck out.
Yeah, like meanwhile of all of this shit, all this bullshit and distractions, XYZ. Meanwhile, this nigga Abdul Syed just won.
A lot of shit happened. I don't know really how to get.
Yeah, where do we start? I
guess
We start with Abdul.
I mean, we start with Abdul. Yeah, fucking start with Abdul.
Yeah, Abdul Syed.
Especially because you was like there, nigga.
Yeah. So
yeah,
The Michigan what?
How was that, by the way? I seen hella niggas was over there. This is the first time I'm even talking to y'all niggas since then.
Yeah, literally.
Like
that's why I don't really know where to like begin with it. It's been midterms. It's been the primary season for all these elections. We've been talking about a lot of this shit, and at least in my mind, I want to keep people informed about it because even as like niggas, it's very important to know where the political winds are going.
Yeah.
Because it also shows what can be possible for like, new positions.
I mean, it's the end, and that's why it is necessary. It is a necessary topic because at the end of the day, it's the end goal.
Yep.
Yeah.
None of the shit we just talked about matters if the policy is shit. Like, absolutely everything we just talked about makes like it matters none if we don't have people in office policy that could actually stop the things from happening. We have a bunch of Republicans. If you have Royce Whites, they're fueling the social media side of it, and you have a bunch of Republicans also. Then it's like, okay, then it is. If we're in a country that is fuck trans people. Like, no, you need people like that. This is like the most. This is the doom of the day, bitch ass nigga. Stay here and watch it. Fuck.
And we talking about nigga 60 M's, nigga.
60 M's. No, 80 M's.
80 M's. That shit meant nothing.
Between like this one and this one, right? Wisconsin and Michigan.
Wisconsin
80 M's.
Was it 80? Yeah, so there must have been those like around 10 or so for Wisconsin. But so fucking Abdullah Sayed running for senator out in Michigan. We told you niggas.
We did tell you niggas.
We did tell you niggas. He ended up winning the election. We went, because back in April around my birthday, we ended up going out to an event that Hassan was at with Abdul and with Summer Lee. They were touring some of the universities out in Michigan. And that was when we got to interview, bro. It was a cool time. I feel like I had felt like going into it that it was gonna be close, but a lot of the polling also had the nigga up a lot. I did have.
What did he win by?
He won by a point. Which was like maybe 15,000, 16,000 votes.
I was like, how was y'all anxiety during that?
Yeah, did y'all have anxiety watching it?
Yeah. What did you want?
When I tell you the entire night, I'm just like looking at my phone, seeing the percentage points go up, go down. We're in this big room to where I think that room they were holding like the rally or whatever. And at one point he was up, I think it was like 45% to like 36 or something like that. Out of nowhere, big ass vote dump. It went he was
like
up 48,
45 or some shit.
No. He was like 54 to like 40 something.
Yeah.
And then a big vote dump came and it was like 48.2 Abdul, 48.1 Haley Stevens. The whole room just like went silent.
Because we was getting like
fuck?
as the updates were coming through, niggas was cheering and everything, and then like that one came through. It was like, oh,
damn, that sounds pretty radical.
I like how you made a video the other day, and I like how you like really did dumb it down and help people understand why something like Abdul winning matters, especially in the grand scheme of things like issues like Gaza and where it pertains to black people. I think like, well, my question is, shit. All right, shout out Josh Doss. But I remember sitting across from Josh Doss shit a year ago now. And I remember when we first started talking about Zoran, I remember he was like, I don't think it's really going to be a change. I remember him saying that.
That was the talking point for majority of this entire
this
time.
whole thing. You are now. What do you think should be the takeaway of not only Abdul winning and obviously other progressives winning, but also like what's the roadmap look like in your mind?
Yeah,
with someone like Abdul on the ballot.
It was like the problem with everything is like the talking point of this not being able to be translated outside of like blue areas was the main thing that everyone was kind of looking forward to, seeing whether or not it was true. Abdul winning now shows kind of what the theory, at least in my mind, has been, which is that like, yeah, all these areas that are swing states if you're just giving them the choice between diet shit and shit. Like,
diet shit and shit.
Now Michigan has an opportunity to vote for someone who actually like gives people a reason to want to vote for them as opposed to just voting against the Republicans.
Yeah.
And there's been a big like fuss made about all of this shit happening.
What, from like the establishment?
Yes, pretty much what ended up the more than it's like, because it was a super cool experience getting to be there, and then we went back for the actual like election day. That was the first time we went canvassing.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
knocking doors and shit, nigga. How was that?
It was number one. It was eye opening. I want you to talk about the conversations that you had with them two niggas on the porch.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
talk about it,
bro.
It put into perspective of like, number one, the way things are ran, and number two, the way like you can see from a perspective of, damn, I'm not gonna vote at all because like ain't shit gonna change.
Yeah.
And then when you break it down to a nigga for real.
Yeah,
talk about it,
like
bro.
it was a crazy experience. It was the first time I ever got to go door knocking for like a campaign. Mainly because I don't like 90% of y'all. I don't believe in 90%.
Yeah,
real.
And it was cool getting to knock doors for bro, because obviously I genuinely believe in the policy stuff, the Medicare for all, the money out of politics, and the ending like wars and shit. It was. So it inspired me to want to go talk to people. And as I'm talking to people, like I talked to like, I only talked to black people that day while I was knocking doors. And I had a conversation with two guys on their porch. One of them named Sean. Shout out you. We were literally talking about, and it was I had convinced maybe 3 or 4 people who weren't gonna vote or were undecided to go vote for Abdul, because I'm talking and I'm watching a nigga like say words back to me, and I'm like, the vast majority of this country are leftists and they don't know it.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking to bro and he's like, he doesn't want like ICE and XYZ. Like he was, and it was funny because there's still tensions between like Arab and black communities in Michigan and
even before that,
Detroit.
We asked him. I think when we first walked up, we was like, yo, did you go vote today or do you have a plan on voting? He's like, I ain't finna vote for none of these niggas.
Yeah.
They not finna do shit for us. Why the fuck should I vote anyway?
Yeah, so I ended up like asking bro, like, why does he think like they're not finna do shit for us? He was like, oh, you see how I'm living? Because obviously like bro was not like, we were not in no upper income neighborhood.
Bro, he was in Detroit.
And that right there was so important when he said that, because I'm like, what you're saying is you already know how the program run. You've been here as a nigga who finds themselves not high up on the income ladder in America. You already make the calculation that whatever politics is happening is not concerning my issue.
Oh, bro.
So you see people come through, tell you vote Democrat, though you vote for this candidate every 4 years. It's like, the fuck? I had someone literally tell us that they don't vote because they're Muslim. It doesn't have nothing to do with nothing, but like they were just, we knocked on the door, we rang the doorbell, they weren't there, they're trying to leave a message, and it was just literally like, nah, I don't vote, like, cool. And they were trying to make up, like, you can tell when someone's trying to make up an excuse, and it's just like, I just don't give a fuck about that shit. And they were like, yeah, can we leave the paper by your door? Like, yeah, you could leave it. So I don't know if bro came back and took a look at it, but like, there was an apathy that I encountered out there that is the product of decades of not giving a fuck about people.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
And those people were, it was crazy to talk to, because we were able to convince them, because I'm telling them that like a big part of it is the Democratic establishment didn't like Abdul. They really didn't like him. A lot of these niggas still don't like him, and we saw in a lot of the footage that has happened since then. But yeah, like it was sobering, because you get to talk to people on the ground, and it's like we spend a lot of time with these ideologies on the internet, and a lot of people try to make a big profile out of telling you that like, this doesn't work, or there's only 1 or 2 ways to do this thing. It's like Abdul was able to kind of show that you can get some of those voters who are going to vote Democrat because they know that the Republicans are racist, but they don't want to vote Democrat because they vote Democrat every year and nothing fucking changes. So that was really what we were able to get through. Like, I had another conversation with two guys in their truck, and we were talking about everything. That I don't know if both of them came, but one of them was from Chicago as well.
Shit.
And we got to talking about like everything and about how like it's just a lot of corruption. And we got to tell them about how like Haley Stevens was taking all that money from DTE and APAC and all type of shit. So it's like, if you look around as a black person in a community in Detroit and you like, why is nothing changing? Right? That's because there's been a model that we've done this by. The Haley Stevens, unfortunately Obama as well model, because Sean starts criticizing Obama while I'm talking to him on the fucking steps. Mind you, older black man. And he's like, I loved Obama, like great man, but like black man, but like everyone think that was just perfect because he's black. And it's like, I'm paying XYZ. He was talking about like healthcare costs and everything. And I'm like, so a nigga like Abdul comes through and he says, we should do Medicare for all, which means that like, I'm not just going to be great because I'm a Democrat and I look nice and I say words. It's like, I can actually save you money because Obama did Obamacare. And what have the Republicans been doing for the last 15 years? Stripping away Obamacare, driving up everyone's healthcare costs. So there needs to be a solution. You lose people like that who even love the Obama coalition, are part of it, even identify as black men. But like, you look around, you still got to care for your family, you still got to care for yourself. Shit's not getting easier. What do? You can't walk in these neighborhoods like Haley Stevens attempted to and tried to just, but Obama. And she still peeled off a lot of vote in that way because people have broader conversations about like black voting power and the calculus that we're making as opposed to other demographics. But that's the key thing, is that once you start delivering for people, you give them a reason to give a fuck. Abdul,
after your just to cut you off, after your experience, what do you say to them niggas? You know, that level of that type of thinking.
Yes, the
monster.
Because the broader conversation has also been like, there's conversations about what Abdul has to do to win black voters, what the progressive people have to do to win black voters, because let's not get anything
all the
twisted.
Black liberals came out.
Oh yeah. They've been. You wanna know what I've been seeing on the internet today? And I literally added in like a screenshot or something that I saw. I don't think I added in. I think I had it on my phone. But it was like a screenshot and niggas was like cheering because Francesca Hong lost. The original format about
one black nigga.
The original format of this segment was I was gonna go over the losses and shit first, but I completely forgot about that. Francesca Hong and Cori Bush losing their elections as progressives saw kind of the arguments get trotted out that we all know were going to be trotted out.
Yeah, for sure.
Francesca Hong, we're just now figuring out. She lost a very, very close race to
Daniel.
Is it David? Something?
David, it's some black ugly nigga.
Yeah. I remember seeing the video of the news reporter. His ass was just on his knees. He was just like by the TV screen when they announced everything. He was like, "This can't be right," or some shit.
This can't be right.
It was close as fuck.
Yeah,
it was dumb close.
So it was close, and she lost to David Crowley, who was the kind of like establishment back candidate. He also made news because he was like, "You call me establishment? That's a slur."
Whatever, bro.
And motherfuckers is what? Motherfuckers in our sphere is.
I'm seeing people on the internet generally, on the online left, the political left, they're starting to cheer and celebrate at DSA's losses.
You niggas ain't serious.
Because they're not pumping up like what, black people?
Because anti-blackness, because in their mind they don't have the chops to win statewide or nationally. They're gonna cost us. They're gonna cost the Democrats the House. They might lose to Republicans because they can't get the mythical third conservative voter.
When you literally could just be pushing to vote for these people.
Yeah, or there's fuss made about what Abdul has to do to shore up the votes of people who might be uncomfortable, to shore up the black votes because he didn't. Mind you, okay, so we're talking about Michigan, where it's supposed to be a swing state. The Republicans are in power right now, which means the Democrats are supposed to win the state already because it swings. The Republicans are so historically unpopular right now. Like, the only thing that's more unpopular than them is, unironically, the Democratic Party. But The Republicans are historically unpopular in an election that we know is going to be close, and Abdul, a candidate with energy, is the nominee. In my mind, all these people are making a fuss about black voters and how much of them voted for Haley Stevens after being carpet bombed with $60 million in ads with Obama's face on. That doesn't do anything. But that happened, and now we're talking about what he needs to do to appear as less racist or some shit for the general election. Like, all these niggas who voted for Haley Stevens aren't about to come out and vote against the Republican anyway. Republicans not peeling off.
Do you think they're gonna vote Republican?
They think that either
I think they will if we,
or stay home.
They're thinking that black people in Detroit are gonna stay home or something when the option is Abdul El Sayed or Mike Rogers.
Yeah, or Mike Rogers.
Mike Rogers.
That's the thing I feel like we're failing here. Yeah. He didn't get a lot of the black vote because Haley Stevens was already a part of the establishment.
Ain't that the whole point of a primary?
That's the whole point of the primary.
People get to pick who they want. So like,
you're like, these niggas are forgetting who endorsed her. The CBC?
Yeah, like what? Like, okay, so boom,
and
she
what
lost.
does that come with?
She lost. So now what? Now you push all of those people to the Democratic side, to the nominee that we know will.
Simple.
I see why, like, when we first started, he was like, I don't even know where to start.
Because it's like
it was so much shit happening. Like, even when you talk about, like, the criticism, it's like the shit that happened. I don't want to take us too off track, but the shit that even happened with Cori Bush when she lost.
Yeah.
And, like, the instant criticism is oh, no, this is unfortunate that she lost. It was a no, here's why she lost.
Yes.
And it's like, do you understand how unproductive that conversation is when we're talking about a nigga who got paid over $12 million to go against?
Exactly. So let's talk about it, right? Because it's unmistakable. Cori Bush, Francesca Hong, they lose.
Yeah.
There have been people who've been prominent trying to push against this leftward movement that's happening in the party, which, make no mistake, that is happening.
Yep.
Even with Francesca Hong losing and Cori Bush losing, you had shorty up in Minnesota.
What's her name?
Peggy Flanagan.
Yeah,
Flanagan.
Peggy Flanagan just beat Angie Craig, who was like establishment figure in their primary race, Senate election in Minnesota, which was defined by anti-ICE messaging because that was where Renee Nicole Good was killed. So she won that primary the same night that Abdul won his primary against Haley Stevens. Donovan McKinney.
Yep. Black man,
Democratic Socialist America, who's going to be representing the Detroit area in Congress. He won his election in a blowout against Sri Thanadar, who was the incumbent Democratic congressman who took like millions from AIPAC. Like, he was notorious for how much bread he had from AIPAC. Got blown the fuck out. Will Lawrence, I believe his name is, a white guy, founder of the Sunrise Movement, which is y'all have seen videos of people like protesting like Cory Booker and shit before. They probably had something to do with Sunrise, or like some people who know. Sunrise is a very big, prominent, like progressive political like apparatus. He won his primary. He's a Democratic Socialist as well in Michigan. If you tally up the members of Congress who will be in after the next election, after November, there might be 9 or 10 Democratic Socialists or Democratic Socialist adjacent members of Congress, and then Abdul's going to the Senate if he wins against Mike Rogers, and then Peggy Flanagan would be also a very progressive member of the Senate. So make no mistake, the Democratic Socialists have it.
Yeah,
they do. And y'all are freaking
It started with Zoran, like you said, months ago with Josh Doss, just a New York thing. Then Daria Lisa and Brad and Claire and all them won in New York, and it's just a New York thing. And then Chris Robb happened in Pennsylvania, and we don't talk about that. And also Summer Lee was also
Colorado.
There.
Colorado always votes blue.
Colorado happened with Maylak Kiros. We don't talk about that.
A swing state, Michigan.
Now Michigan and Rust Belt swing state. The left is happening, which inevitably creates a lot of enemies. It didn't create them. We've already been at war.
We've been at war.
We've been at messaging war. We've been at narrative warfare for a minute, probably since, not like we've been as a country for a while, but like even on the pod, pretty much since we started the pod, there's been narrative warfare. Because the thing about being black in this space and being politically conscious and aware of what the fuck is going on is that you're going to say things that people are not ready to hear.
Yep.
You're going to say things that make people uncomfortable because you being a nigga makes you uncomfortable.
Yep.
When I put my weight behind a candidate like Abdul, it was very intentional because the Democratic establishment has failed.
Yep.
I don't care if you like a member of the establishment. How do you define that? Somebody who has been established in political office, somebody who's doing the same system of getting corporate donations, big money donations, going to Congress, sitting there for 5 years, rubber stamping some bullshit that doesn't even matter, and then coming back in.
Yeah.
That has been when we say that the left is happening, you don't understand what it means to run the program via the establishment playbook for the last 30 years. Am I surprised that Abdul didn't win black people? No. You know why? Because he ran against the established political order.
That's what
the whole game being an Abdul is that you have to peel off as many votes from people as possible because everyone's used to one way of doing things.
That's what happens when you have a bunch of closed-minded idiots who came into politics as a job, like making content and start talking about these things. You don't understand how these things work for real. You really don't.
You're not even talking you're not even talking about like the system and how they do things. I feel like it's so easy to simplify and be like, oh, Abdul just didn't have it with black voters. But then like you don't really want to talk about the I can't even say
inconsistencies.
You don't even want to talk about like the fact that the CBC endorsed Haley Stevenson. The fact is that she had that much money. The fact is she got to run with Obama's name. And like, they already view niggas so low. The fact that we have to still use this nigga Obama's name.
It's because you look at us as statistics.
Yeah.
The problem is history don't move under the pretense of statistics. That's not how shit happens.
Nope.
Yeah, you might get 30 years of it going that way, but like, is it moving? For instance, let's talk about like statistics. Let's talk about like even just like poverty. Was history the reason why, just because, history, it was just the way of the world and the poverty no. You had a bunch of fucking policy that started creating poverty, and now we have it to look back on, okay, there's a history of poverty in the United States. When movements are in the middle happening, yeah, nigga, you could take your book out. You could take your shit out and say, well, black people never. Why? Ask the question of why. Why wouldn't they be voting for Abdul? What do you need to do as a influencer, as a media outlet, as someone who thinks they're on the right side of history? What do you need to do to continue to push that? Is it say, oh, this nigga Abdul, he might be a little racist? What are you talking about? In a racist country. What are you talking about?
Mind you,
name me a fucking candidate in the last 5 years that you probably endorsed or supported that ain't been on some other shit worse than Abdul.
And when we talk about the endorsements, nigga, Kamala Harris just endorsed Abdul, but like you only endorse niggas.
But
you
what's
have no
the
choice.
conversation?
You have say
Say
that again.
No, you endorse Abdul because you have no choice but to.
Exactly, and that's what the political power does. And is because you have to win. And you have to force the people who have been domineering how these things work to come to you.
Yeah.
He's won and other candidates have won, and we're hearing about what they have to do to come to the moderates. The moderates have all the infrastructure, the people, the connections, the campaign infrastructure, the setup, the ads, and everything. You sign on the dotted line, they can get you in that office. You have to find some way to do this shit outside of that. To do this shit outside of that, that means you have to fight an uphill battle. So if you barely win the uphill, I saw Fox News say he was up in the polls and it was a 1-point win, so it was really a loss. Like,
and then had the audacity to say, no, Haley Stevens would have been a better candidate to fight against Mike Rogers. She lost.
And they have the same donors.
She lost.
She lost. And again, none of you can tell me what she ran on. This is the problem. I can tell you on the back of that bag, it says Medicare for all, money out of your pocket, money out of politics. Because those were 3 things that he ran on. Haley Stevens, all these other insert Democratic established nigga who just lost here. Can you tell me what they stood for?
Nope.
I saw a picture of her hugging a nigga.
Nigga, you seen that. Mind
bro.
you want to know what we're doing instead? We have niggas in the media saying, oh, but the left, look at their policy platform. Look at DSA's platform. Oh, but I don't know if he could win with these voters. I don't know if he could. Why are you not defending? When Mamdani won, what was people's reaction? You know that niggas are about to come for this nigga, right? So you have to defend the nigga, but you also have to provide clarity on what the hell is going on, what he wants to do, what he's been saying, what he's pushing for. These niggas are starting to win more and more, and I'm hearing, oh, but I don't know, but electability, but I don't know. Why don't you ensure that they do get elected by pushing for what they've been standing on?
Exactly.
You're worried about whether or not he will get elected while you're tanking the nigga's reputation by attaching shit to him that he never said, that none of these niggas ever said. Let's
and then I'm so sorry to cut you off, because like then it goes back to how you even started this. Then you wonder why motherfuckers that's just outside would even want to vote for someone.
Yeah,
y'all can't even pick on who you want to primary.
Go back
you
to the conversation he had with
that.
Why are black voters confused, nigga? Y'all are
confusing them.
What the fuck?
Y'all are putting these narratives, because what does Abdul go against? Everything that y'all niggas have stood on with this everything.
And you're wrong. You were wrong.
You were wrong.
You
I want y'all to get that.
You're trying
into
to
your
cope
head
through
too.
the fact that like. A year ago when Zorn got in and niggas was like, oh, it ain't gonna be. You were wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were wrong, meaning you have to change your positions.
Yep.
Meaning you have to learn some more.
Yeah.
Meaning you have to grow some more.
Yep.
You were wrong.
And you know what they do? They say, oh, damn, I was wrong. They don't say nothing. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 fucking candidates later that actually win with the DSA platform, they pick that one or two that lost. Man, it don't even work like that,
bro,
man.
It's accountability. You're acting
Crazy,
as though
bro.
it doesn't matter no more, right?
No, it
but
matters.
it did matter when it was, the whole party got to vote for Kamala. We have to get her in because harm reduction, because all these things, like, y'all knew what those words meant. And then now, because we're not fighting the overt racist who is Donald Trump. No, we're saying, why do we keep losing the fight to Donald Trump?
Yeah.
It's because we have a bunch of fucking other niggas in our party that are fucking it up
Paid
for
by
us.
the same niggas.
Paid by the same
And
niggas.
I'm sorry.
So those are the people we have to attack first. It's ladders to it.
Yeah.
And now you're recognized. You're wrong.
And
you were
harm-
wrong in sitting here and, Kamala Harris. Because guess what? Back then, what was niggas saying about Kamala now? Niggas was saying, Kamala would be a good choice. Niggas was saying, she got a few cool policies. But there's one side of the fence. Every single time we had this conversation, it goes back to this one place, this one genocide. There's one side of this fence that Kamala just can't seem to hop off of. Jasmine can't seem to hop off of. All of these people that y'all put up here already, you built your social medias off them, you built your political careers off them. It's hard for you to now look in the mirror and say, fuck, I was wrong.
But Matt, we got a lot of stuff going on over here. Why we worried about Gaza so much, man?
Why we're worried about Gaza is exactly the reason why you got to be worried about Trump. It's because money is in niggas' pockets that control the fucking world.
Yep.
Yes.
What is Abdul saying clear as day?
And what did Abdul
Get money
do?
out these niggas.
And what did he do? He beat the niggas with $60 million.
And he beat the nigga.
If the choice was between give black people reparations or give $500 billion to Israel or take $500 billion from these corporate donors, which one do you think they're going to pick?
It's not going to be the reparations one, and that's because you're being paid by some nigga who would lose money if we did reparations.
Exactly.
Why have all these people haven't came out and said, why didn't Kamala run on reparations, y'all? Why didn't Jasmine run on reparations?
Because electability, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at that. Right?
Yeah, let's look into it. Since you bitch ass niggas want to act fucking dumb.
We too radical though.
We have so many aspects of footage, but the main thing that I've been struggling with is just this whole electability thing. There's nervousness about Abdul winning, about all these progressive niggas winning because some of their takes be a little bit out there and XYZ. And you want to know what's so annoying about that, right? It's that when your enemy is a paid liar, they will be paid and they will lie. So when you try to moderate your stance to look sane
to a paid liar,
people who are lying, what you're doing is you are just conceding the argument to them, and then you retroactively make the argument that we couldn't do anything else besides concede here.
I mean, and you're lying. Realistically, you become a liar.
Yep.
Here, can we go to the Abdul?
Hillary Clinton has emerged to give Abdul El-Sayed some advice about how to win the state.
We're not going to convince Republican voters in Michigan. And the real fight will be how do we make sure that people who voted for Haley feel comfortable voting for Abdul El-Sayed, that it's not just about Michigan, but the Republican messaging is communist, socialist. It's going to be a very effective attack.
Asking Hillary Clinton, who very, very, very famously lost Michigan twice.
I was going to say, first of all, what the fuck is we doing?
You lost Michigan twice. We're supposed to take advice from you.
We asking Royce White how to play ball in the NBA basketball. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Are you crazy?
So we've brought
the goal is
okay.
How do we?
What we were talking about?
People. How do we make people that vote for Haley comfortable to vote for Abdul? What did she run on?
This nigga.
Pokemon. I'm about to say Pokemon. Go to the polls.
You want to no, think about it. Oh my God, this is the whole game. She almost gave up the fucking bathwater, the baby with the bathwater, whatever the fuck it's called. Gang. She sits there after having lost Michigan to Bernie Sanders and lost Michigan to Donald Trump, the fascist. We have to still, on our media, go and call Hillary Clinton and ask her what she thinks about what Abdul has to do to moderate in order to win Michigan, because you're really not going to get Republicans. He's too far left. Really, he's going to struggle to convince Haley Stevens voters to come over to him. Haley Stevens voters voted for Haley Stevens because Haley Stevens spent $60 million on ads telling them to vote for Haley Stevens. Did Haley Stevens vote for Haley Stevens because of Haley Stevens' policies? Haley Stevens voters couldn't tell you Haley Stevens' policies.
No,
they couldn't.
They know that. They know they was in the same room with Obama.
Haley Stevens didn't have any energy around her campaign, which is why 700,000 plus people decided to vote the other way. So if you're gonna tell me that Hillary is gonna be the arbiter of how we win this seat, this is what I mean. You dress up your political analysis as objective, and this is just how we run things, and this is why the left is gonna struggle. Talking to someone who famously lost, and this is the reason why Abdul is here.
Yeah. And you couldn't call her a leftist. She's not a leftist. She's not a
no. This is the problem with
nigga. She's like a moderate, like if not Republican.
This is why the Democratic establishment is faltering, and all these attacks on whether or not the left can come through and win XYZ doesn't make sense, because we never asked this question of them, the ones who lost to Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton was supposed to stop this political era. Hillary Clinton was supposed to get the alley-oop after Barack Obama. Barack Obama has the highest approval rating. When he left on the chopper, everybody was crying. And he himself was alley-ooping Hillary Clinton. And she lost.
And you still shit the bucket.
And why is she still looked at as credible for what progressive niggas have to do in the state of Michigan when her moderate politics couldn't win the state of Michigan? It's because it's never judged based off merit. It's based off who controls the power.
Yeah, who been in it long enough? Who got the bread?
While it's phrased from your favorite even liberal creator, it might look like hard-hitting journalism and analysis and how these numbers work in the polls and XYZ. What you are doing is you're hurting the campaign of the Democratic nominee by buying out, saying you're not having no faith in the nigga.
Yeah.
When the niggas saying you shouldn't have faith in him are the ones who famously lost the state and got us to this point.
Yeah.
That's just one.
How is that like that's common sense?
No, I'm not. I love that you said that. Like, we really don't like talk about the accountability part. It's like you niggas can sit here and criticize other motherfuckers, but we don't talk about like that you really got us to this.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you save us, Hillary?
Mind you, make Haley Stevens voters comfortable.
Talk about take your own advice.
The only issue that Haley Stevens did run on was Israel. So I'd love to hear the liberal pitch. I'd love to hear the liberal pitch from Hillary Clinton on what needs to happen. What is the problem with Abdul's stance? And what he needs to do to reform that stance to make voters comfortable. She won't make that argument because it's an unpopular, it's an 80-20 issue.
I was going to say, the liberal pitch in a country where 90% of the country at this point is like, yeah, there's a genocide happening in Gaza. We should really like stop the money in politics. Israel's really controlling us.
Abdul has to change his stance. This
every time.
Yeah. Mind you, this motherfucker has these opinions. It's the same motherfucker that went on an interview and was like, the shit y'all seeing about Gaza, it's
propaganda. It's not real. It's just it's the social media.
I wonder why we keep losing. It's because you're not listening to the people there.
So
the same people that you're trying to gaslight and say, I don't know if you can get their votes. Nigga, you couldn't get their votes.
You couldn't. And guess what? And guess what? We're saying, I don't know, XYZ and da-da-da. So Abdul has to shift his, no. Y'all have to shift your thing.
Yeah.
Y'all
Abdul won.
Because Abdul won. The only thing that I'm trying to hear from Hillary Clinton types is, we were wrong about the state of Michigan.
Yep.
We spent all this money and time telling everyone you couldn't run a progressive in Michigan. And then he won. We spent all this money and time being $60 million invested down the throat of Israel. And now it so happens my party has allowed a lane for people to win being opposed to Israel. That's all I'm trying to hear from niggas like that, because again, her politics have pushed us to this point. Let's look at the mind you. Okay. So this is Hillary saying this. At the same time as Ted Cruz, let's look at the Ted Cruz clip. At the same time as this is what Ted Cruz is saying about the same nigga Abdul.
El Sayed is also an Islamist, as is Mandami. They want Sharia law. They want to cancel Thanksgiving. They want to cancel Christmas.
That's GOP Senator Ted Cruz using false racist attacks to bash Abdul El-Sayed after he won Michigan's Democratic Senate primary. Why? Because he's Muslim. And Cruz is far from the only one on the right resorting to racism against the anti-establishment Democrat who won despite special interest groups spending $70 million against him. GOP Rep Nancy Mace posted this, saying, "Can we stop electing terrorists into office in America?" Trump called Michigan third world after the race. The National Republican Senatorial Committee already released an attack ad full of dog whistles, falsely alleging he supports the Muslim Brotherhood and 9/11.
He had pledged support for the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood, a designated foreign terrorist group.
Straight up propaganda. JD Vance dropped casual Islamophobia too.
God forbid you're gonna have President El Sayed in 3 years.
And MAGA's erupted with
I would
racist
love a president
false
he could actually run, by the way.
El-Sayed had the perfect response to the attack.
So they're going to use Islamophobia because their ideas are tired, their economy sucks, they're taking us to war we shouldn't fight, and we have an opportunity to actually focus on bringing us together.
Here's the thing, MAGA claims to be so worried about Sharia law because of Muslim candidates, but their proposals are the ones that align with it most. They've pushed to restrict women's bodily autonomy, make it harder for women to get no-fault divorces, limit access to contraception and IVF, and some prominent figures have even argued that women shouldn't vote at all. Americans want someone willing to stand up to wealthy interests and to oppose foreign involvement. That's what El-Sayed is actually about.
And then they drop a bitch ass movie with Johnathan Majors.
Bro,
exactly.
That's why.
And this is why, but this
So what side are we on? What side are you niggas on?
I was going to say, this is why we have to speak candidly about everybody in this space.
Abdul El-Sayed, bro, Jasmine Crockett endorsed against Will Lawrence, and Will Lawrence won. They spent all this time talking about DSA and how DSA is anti-black and XYZ, and how the voters in Detroit who are black didn't vote for Abdul. They did vote for the black nigga Donovan McKinney, who's a DSA member who is representing them in Congress. So my question is this a question really of the left is not ready to handle black problems or talk to black people?
Nope.
Or is it the left hasn't been systemically invested in to make their pitch to black people on the same scale as the establishment Democratic Party? And if the second one is true, then yes, we should still see in the first instance where the Democratic Party is starting to lose power to another entity, we should still see a majority of black people breaking for the Democratic Party. Not because we're shit and we don't understand progressive policies, not because the establishment is what we love and what we crave, but because $60 million went to black people to not tell us what Haley Stevens stood for, but to freak us out about the other nigga. And you wonder why niggas got freaked out about the other nigga. But it didn't work. The shit's not working anymore. So what side are you on? There's fascists in the office and Van Jones is attacking DSA. There's fascists in the office and you niggas are laughing at DSA members like Francesca Hong losing. There's fascists in the office, liberal, Democratic establishment niggas cannot provide you a plan. Tell me what Wesley Bell ran on. They have not provided anybody a positive vision. They've spent millions of dollars. What they said? How come Cory Bush didn't
fighting Donald Trump?
How come Cory Bush,
stupid bitch?
How come Cory Bush didn't win her race? Because in 2024 they spent 18 mil against her, smearing her. In 2 years later, they spent 9 mil smearing her.
Yeah.
Also, how many
recovers from that? No matter how anti-APAC your constituency is, they've spent 22 something million dollars over the last 4 years putting your name on a mailer saying you're unproductive, you're trouble, you didn't vote for Biden hard enough, you didn't like Kamala hard enough, and none of that has anything to do with why black people in St. Louis still voted for Wesley
and
Bell.
And she won already.
She won one time. So now you're facing an incumbent with an ad buy. She had $200K on-hand spending against like $3 million just this time.
Yeah.
And you lost the incumbency advantage.
If Syed won this one, then let's just say something happened. Well, no, it's not going to be that way. But like Cory's position, when Cory won, nigga, look where America was. Look where look where the Senate was. Look where nowhere near where it is today. DSA wasn't even a talking point yet.
Mm-hmm. She runs in 2 years, 1 year.
I wouldn't even say, but the I'm saying in the sense of she ran, she won. They then trashed her entire shit.
Yeah. Yes.
After you've ran and won and nothing happened. Now, granted, was there a reason why maybe Cory couldn't get shit off? Yes, because we weren't even at the point of calling it a genocide. We weren't even nowhere near where we are right now. Kamala hadn't won yet.
It was the
Cory
Biden
ran.
administration, and Cory got ahead of it by saying, I'm seeing fascism from the Biden administration right now, which is the genocide that they were committing. And what did they do? They spent $18 million saying
so they
that
thwarted her. They
Kamala
fucked her shit up. They thwarted her. Now you're saying to run again. No. This is also why it is so important as a community, as people who are pushing the narrative to then uphold or uplift other candidates, newer candidates, people that don't have bad reps. It's not even a matter of Cory having a bad rep. It's a matter of she's been fucking thrashed by millions of dollars to this point, and she lost already during a Biden administration era. What was her thing? Senate?
No, it's the House.
Or House. She already lost. She already lost. It's over. I'm not going to say it's over for Cory, because Cory, she could always change the way she do it.
Yeah.
But it's like Jasmine. If Jasmine then runs again, you're done. And that's why when we talk about these situations, this is why they're so necessary. This is why it's necessary to not go out spewing bullshit, to understand what you're talking about. Because no, bro, only white people in this country get 15 years to be able to keep running again. And keep running again, and keep changing narrative. Black people don't get that level of fucking grace.
And when you leave out that heavy context, you are a psyop.
Like literally.
You sit here and you criticize that person instead of being like, damn, this motherfucker has dealt with years of just getting millions of dollars.
That's the case.
Run Kamala 3 more times. I guarantee you every single time she loses.
That's why.
There's not going to be a reality in which Kamala wins. Why? Because they trashed her shit so bad. 2024, not only her own doing with Israel and all those other things, but the media, bro, they spent billions against her.
Yeah.
It's over with.
You need a new thing.
You need a new thing. You need something that'll spark people, get people up. And all you old fucks don't get that.
But seeing it, that's not the lesson that we're taking. The lesson is, will the left doom us because someone said defund the police? Because someone said
like that shit is so dumb, bro.
You're a side. So like
we run on this. Don't worry, JJ. No. Don't worry. We're gonna run on a $25,000 voucher in 2028. Nigga, what?
Yes.
Nigga, you can't eat lettuce right now. You can't eat jalapenos. Can't eat cilantro. Can't eat meat. Can't.
Yeah.
You think anybody's gonna give a fuck?
Bro, if you go to any black community in any inner city, whatever, and don't even mention red, blue, Democrat, Republican. Ask them, yo, what is the issues that affect you the most? Affordability. These motherfuckers keep saying they're going to do shit and not doing shit. And when you explain to them a candidate that can do the counter of that, it always falls on leftists.
We talk about electability. You brought up electability. What did you do What did you do when you was in Detroit? Did you hold a sign on the side of the road and just say?
No.
Or what was you doing? You was talking to people, walking up to people.
Yep.
In what universe do we live in where like the same people that criticize the Electoral College and how fucked up that whole system is will then sit there and be like, oh, you know, this person is not electable, even though we didn't. Did you hit the street? Did you tell anybody the truth? Did you go to these communities and say, hey, this is... No. You just sat there fucking yapping.
They're genuinely too good for it.
Yeah,
like,
if
you're too good for it because you don't see these people as people.
Yep.
You see them as statistics.
Yep.
You see them as electability instead of, damn, we've been getting fucked for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. We finally got a candidate, Abdul Syed, who wants to run for some shit. Okay, put every effort into going into these communities and telling them so we win.
Yes. It's anytime.
That's the simple response. You're just lying.
It's anytime you can throw niggas under the bus, like we see with Johnathan Majors, the Daily Wire. You got to get that nigga to support whatever agenda and push whatever agenda you can add. It's the same thing with this.
They don't ever make an affirmative case.
Never.
Nope.
It's
I
never.
need you niggas to start arguing why the liberal establishment choice is the better choice. I need you to make
you're gonna lose that argument.
I need you to make a policy argument. I don't want to hear this. Can they be electable? They were getting on Francesca Hong because there was a tweet that came up about canceling Thanksgiving.
Dear God.
No, I'm
Yes!
sorry. I'm
Dear
sorry.
Because
God.
the nigga who came here in 14, whatever the fuck,
everybody.
murked 200 million people.
And on top of it, it's not like niggas gonna be able to afford turkeys.
and on top of it, God forbid one nigga one time was honest about a political take. Dude, I was watching a thing and it was with Gretchen Whitmer when she was running. Gretchen Whitmer backed Haley Stevens. Gretchen Whitmer backed Haley Stevens this time around, meaning she pivoted all the way to the establishment. You know, they called her a radical fucking Islamist supporting terrorist because her running mate Gilchrist in 2009 said that they hoped Obama wouldn't back Israel for everything. So when you give these niggas 1 inch and they call you a jihadist terrorist, your agenda is bullshit, you'll never win XYZ, why not say go fuck yourself to those people and pitch what you want to do?
Yeah.
To the people who are actually going to go out and vote.
Yeah. And to people who are concerned about the future of the Democrats and whether the DSA is going too far to the left and whether woke 2 is going to get us to where Democrat... Nigga, Joe Scarborough was on fucking Morning Joe talking about they're at the 2-yard line and they're fumbling an election because they're so woke. In the era where Mom Donnie won, Claire Valdez won, Chris Robb won, fucking Francesca Hong came with...
How did Mom Donnie...
3,000 votes of getting governor of Wisconsin. Guys, we're not talking about California and New York. Abdul and 2 other Democratic socialists just won in the swing state of Michigan, and Francesca Hong came within 2,000 votes of being the governor of Wisconsin because everyone is sick and tired of the Democrats getting elected and doing fuck all. So start arguing to me what the next Democrat liberal establishment nigga who may or may not is taking AIPAC money but doesn't want to XYZ, tell me what they actually want to do. What is their program? What is their policy? What is one thing that they say, get me here, I'm gonna vote on this thing, I want to do this, here's my thought out plan. Besides just, let me attack these niggas because I think what they are saying is a little bit too radical. I think they might be a little cringy with black people. I think they're not listening to, why are y'all not as up to and analyzing of the party and the system that led us to the point where a nigga can say I'm a socialist and they almost get governor in Wisconsin? There's
You
this
niggas understand numbers, you don't understand people.
The failure is so historic on behalf of the Democratic Party and the Republican Party and their establishments that is all we should be talking about.
Yeah.
This is a fledgling movement. Some people I agree with, some people I disagree with. You want to know what that's also the case with? The entirety of the Democratic Party. We get told every second to suck it up and vote for fucking war criminals. Yeah. But God forbid a nigga said the Native Americans got genocided to create Thanksgiving. God forbid a nigga said, let's reallocate some police funding. God forbid a nigga said, oh, you know what? Black lives did matter. What, is that next?
You know what?
What other thing? It's because
that would genuinely take for y'all to lose some of that, dog.
Yep.
They have to be dispossessed of their power and control over the narrative so that we can begin having an honest conversation. It's not that progressive policies don't speak to black people. It's that progressive policies specifically are not invested and pushed to black people because that would cause an uprising. That does not fucking bode well for the white supremacists who are in our government.
Because, I mean, who does them every other time? Did the white people start to do the civil rights movement?
Nope.
No.
Fuck are we talking about?
So if imagine you come
get
back.
people, you get people that are educated and that they know and they're not being lied to. Yeah. Revolution
We're too
was
radical,
started
though. We can't
immediately.
do that.
How did Zoran win, by the way? Did Zoran win from 70 million people running at? Zoran won from knocking doors.
Yep.
Same thing Abdul just did. Won from knocking doors.
He was outside before the election when nobody was talking to him.
Oh, and New York has a campaign finance system that's not fucked. So as soon as you get enough public support, you get access to public funds to promote your campaign. That's not the case all across the country. It's not the case in Michigan. And Michigan
not the case in Michigan.
And Michigan was
still one.
Michigan was an open primary too, which means you can vote in the Democratic primary and you don't have to be registered as a Democrat. So Republicans probably voted. Some of them probably voted for Haley Stevens, made it closer. He overcame all of that because he had the excitement.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Haley Stevens had the money. So
what does that tell you?
So what that
bitch ass niggas need to wake the fuck up.
What that should tell to everybody is that the Democratic establishment, the way that the Democratic Party has been doing things, has failed and failed and failed again, and it has left the opening for other people to try a different thing. That different thing is universal health care, like free college, ending wars and genocide, fucking investments in high-speed rail, everything that would bring our country... Stop taking corporate PAC money. Everything that will bring our country in line with countries that are comparable to us. And we're talking about jihad and Muslims and terrorism. And what about this nigga's proposal? What about any of these niggas' proposal have been anti-black, have been radical, have been... What about... No, you want to know what's radical? It's radical that we have niggas on the fucking camera screaming about how Hassan talked about people getting raped. And it didn't matter, which is not what he said. To defend what? The status quo.
Yeah.
To defend the niggas raping you. Every day.
To defend the niggas funding. To defend the niggas funding war crimes and rapes happening in Gaza and other countries right now. They will get on the camera and they will act incensed that a nigga like Abdul or a nigga like Francesca Hahn got closer. Or Donovan McKinney and all these people are winning and it's Bill Maher, it's the leftist takeover. These niggas will get incensed and all of these candidates want to do is give you health care.
Yeah. You take your candidate,
politician.
You take your candidate, I take my candidate. We both go into a black neighborhood and just talk to 3 people. And I will spew what my candidate is about. Universal health care, taking the money out of politics and putting money in your pocket. Fucking government-owned grocery stores, you name it, and then you can say whatever the fuck your candidate is, and I guarantee you 10 times out of 10 they're going with mine.
That would require it being even footing.
Yeah. And then now throw $50 billion behind this nigga.
Put $60 million behind Abdul El-Sayed's campaign.
He'd be the president of the United States.
Oh my God.
He would have won 75% of the vote.
Yeah.
And he would have took every black precinct.
Yeah. He'd be the president of the United States in 2 years.
The money gang.
Yeah.
Let's stop being stupid. Gavin, y'all niggas know that.
Dumbass up. Nigga.
This will not be the last.
Oh, nah.
We're gonna.
We in the studio every day this week. Fuck it. Fuck it.
But we appreciate y'all for joining us on episode 69.
69.
Of the Jam. Hopefully, more niggas like him can win, and then we won't be getting fucked. So thank you guys for joining us. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on all of our individuals. JMJ.
What you on, Matt?
By Alan Arnold.
AB the artist.
Of course. Go on to Patreon, all the other stuff, and get out there and vote. You know, it's still turnout. In even places like turnout was up for Abdul, record breaking. I think he got more. I think he outperformed Hillary. I think he outperformed Bernie. This has been a historic showing in the state of Michigan.
From the nigga.
And you wouldn't know it because apparently there's an influx of 700,000 terrorists in Michigan. So, but in other races like Cory Bush, turnout was really low. Other stuff like that. Get registered to vote. Go out there, let your voice be heard.
Yeah, Cory Bush lost, and it was 9K to like 12 or something.
No, it was like 50. She got like 50K. No,
Oh, total?
I think either he got 50K and she got 30K, or like she got 50K and he got like 60K votes or some shit. And that's St. Louis. There's much more people than that in St. Louis. But
the more people that win with this type of platform, the more it will be likely for people like Cory Bush.
Exactly,
to win in the
bro.
future.
Yes, of course.
Like, bro,
And-
it's St. Louis. Very different. It's like,
and the difference is I will stake out the position and I'll say that this is the position that we should be pushing for collectively. We need to do everything to get that position elected. I will not say, this is a good position and, it's just another Democrat and, so we'll see if they can win. Fuck that, because the stakes are too high. And it's not just another Democrat versus another Democrat. It's one nigga trying to do some shit, the other one paying $60 million to make sure we keep not doing shit.
and for all you dirty bitch ass niggas also that are the whole voting crowd of, voting's not going to get us out there. You're not going to hold an AR-15 if you can't get your bitch ass out to vote. Shut the fuck up.
And you can have an AR-15.
Niggas think they about to do a revolution and they can't go to a poll.
And you can
Shut the fuck up.
You don't know where your polling station is.
Can't even do research.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? That's so dumb ass stuff.
Getting tricked by AI talking about
Yeah, like learn your community. That's what going out in the poll will do, knocking on some doors.
Yeah.
Learning the battlegrounds of your community, because I bet you them niggas, when they run into your community with them guns, they'll know it.
Well, there's not a gun that you gonna
Stupid
have
ass
that the
nigga.
federal government doesn't have
That
anymore.
they don't have.
Yeah, get your people right.
Fuck.
And yes, keep paying attention, as I always say, to the things happening around you. We will continue to talk our shit because bang out.
Nigga, we back, bro.
Appreciate y'all. Exactly, we are back. Thank you guys for joining us this episode.
Took that little 1 week hiatus.
We are back.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
have plenty of content cooking. So have an awesome day or night wherever you may be, and peace.
Peace out, y'all. Debbie.
Well over time. Shit. Thank you for watching this long. If you haven't already, subscribe. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You think we just sitting here doing it for nothing?
You think you're gonna sit here and not do
Need
shit?
to
Like
eat.
this shit.
Click that I know you're not subscribed. Click it. Cool.